Good evening, and welcome to Oxford's Ashes, a modern-day Vampire the Masquerade chronicle set in the British city of Oxford. Awakening tonight is Barry of Clan Nagaraja, played by Noscavian. Please rouse check to awaken for tonight. Premature rousing is getting to be a bit of a problem at your age, I hear. Rami of Clan Hakata, played by Space. Please roll a rouse check to awaken for the night ahead. See, she does it on time. Hatfield of Clan Bruja, played by Daybreakathon. Please do a rouse check to awaken tonight. See, another one. Fortunately, they gain a hunger. Or fortunately. Acheron of Clan Zamitsi, played by Larissa Rave. Please rouse to end your day rest. Don't have to wake up if you don't want to. Oh, but you're gonna. Hungrier. Love it when the Chaos Goblin and the Chaos Goblin awaken hungry. Slip of Clan Nosferatu, played by, we'll always know him as Vamp Daddy, but otherwise known as Slippery Nos. Please rouse to end your torpor and awaken for the night. You're also getting hungry. Ardala of Clan Banu Hakim, played by Fenice Starlight. Please rouse to awaken for the night. And of course, you gain a hunger. But on the good news, I have integrated you into the introduction notes already. One of us. Also, while I've got it here, hey Spartus, Ebony, JJ, Pixie, Zephyr. I'm sure Celisk is out there, so it's not often I get to say that. Serious vampire time. Rami, you arise within the Coterie Haven, though something seems off. A cold wind rushes through the building despite the solid walls. Although this is more of a secondary haven to you, you do keep some items here. Things you could likely not do without. Is there anything you would like to do in your room?
I need to do something in my room. I feel like she might just be looking around her room, honestly, just feeling like she might be missing something or something's out of place.
Everything seems exactly as you remember it, as you're used to it.
I think she might just start looking through. She might just start trying to work, do more research in the plague. Like looking over her notes, like comparing books, the slides that she's taken, the stuff that she learned at the at Osiris Chem.
Intelligence and resolve.
Oh, it's up there. Sorry. Oh no. Oh, no, I'm fixing that. Oh!
You try to look over your research notes, but for some reason the words are complete gibberish to you. You're unable to see a single word upon this piece of paper.
Right? I feel like she might be mentally panicking a little bit, and she's gonna try to like use the earpiece to try to contact everyone and see if anybody answers.
Resolve and awareness to try and find the earpiece, please.
Okay. Alright.
Sticking with it?
Yeah. Why not? Let's not waste all my willpower.
Rami. You attempt to find the earpiece within your room, but you just simply can't find it. You decide to try and leave the room and find any of the others. You place your hand upon the cold metal door handle. Before you are even able to turn it, you are inside the Banu Hakim Haven. in the amphitheatre where you see Kulal. You find yourself moving towards him, your head hanging low. Suddenly, please don't read into this. Suddenly you find yourself on your knees in front of him, his hand upon your head. Child, word has reached me. Can't look at you, Scarlet. Another has been lost. Adam Finchley exploded on his way home. The scene was not contained in time. He ran out of his car, screaming about the return or some such, stood in the middle of the road, and exploded. It's all over the news. This breach is catastrophic. The tower is already pulling out of the city. The Second Inquisition may already be here. The Scourge is gone. The sheriff escorted the prince out with Shabana. The second the incident occurred. What will you do, child?
What do you need me to do?
Whatever you feel is right to do justice by your own blood. Is that not our way?
What do you mean our way?
Perhaps it would be best if you stay and fight. Your mind seems addled. Better to go out standing than running away cowering.
Look, I'll do whatever I can to help, to figure out what's happening, to give you answers.
You will stand with me. It is my duty to be the last line of defense. If we even save one of our kind, it was worth laying down our lives.
No, I understand.
Rami, close your eyes. When you open them again, we're back in the Coterie Haven. Inside the meeting room. Laid out on the floor are the bodies of the Coterie, each of them staked. Detective Dowell is knelt next to the bodies and turns his head to you as he walks into your direction. So, yet another grisly scene with you around. What was it this time? You were making a wooden fence and they all fell onto it, I suppose?
That would actually be really funny, but no, I don't know what's going on right now. Is this real? Are you real?
I assure you this is quite real and you are in a lot of trouble. This is not a matter for jokes and laughing, no matter how funny you find it. But certainly it's interesting.
What's interesting?
Do you find this amusing? Look at these bodies. They've been dead for quite some time, and yet here you are, joking about it.
I don't have time. What do you need? What do you want?
I need you to come with me and answer a few questions. You're under arrest.
Can I leave? I want to essentially try to leave this room and get outside.
You can try.
Yeah.
Dex, resolve.
Let's see. I'm...
Sticking with it?
Yeah?
Rami, you attempt to run away, but it feels like you're swimming. You're trying to walk through thick water or even molasses. Your feet, your legs, are far too heavy. You feel as if something is pushing against you. Before you know it, Detective Dowell places his hand on your shoulder and turns you around, just as he is about to put the cold metal handcuffs on your wrists. Your eyes flash open. You find yourself looking briefly at the ceiling of your room within the coterie haven. There is no chilly wind. The sounds that you're used to within the haven is all that you hear. And now that you have actually awakened in your room, is there anything you'd like to do before you meet up with the rest of the coterie?
I think she's gonna immediately like start writing down everything that she's like saw, essentially, assuming it was a premonition or something of that sort. Just to figure out what the connection is. And then can I call Simon? I want to, or just text him. I can do either one. I just want to ask him if he's found another body, essentially, to see if like what she saw was true.
You'll just get a question mark reply.
I think she's gonna respond helpful. All the sarcasm in the world in that message.
And you'll just get dots back. This man is paying to be sassy to you, don't forget that.
Do we essentially have internet within the coder haven that's like if I looked something up, I would know it would be safe to look up without like
the
worrying about
response
the
to that
SI?
would be, oh, hell no.
I'm not sure, that's why I was asking.
Especially now that you have a Banu Hakim.
Ardala, yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. I can just imagine that. Hey guys, what's this? Wi-Fi?
Oh, it's nothing you need to worry about. Don't worry, Ardala.
Yeah. The Wi-Fi passwords change daily, probably. Slip has internet access for sure.
I think she might just immediately I don't know what to do, and then just immediately like in the earpiece, assuming she's immediately can find it and grab it and put it in her ear and be like, "Slip, can you come here? I need your help."
I'm still rolling out of bed. Where's here? Are you in
I'll
your
come
room
to
or the
you.
lab?
That helps, but my room. What the?
Oh, I'm right there.
Mm-hmm.
You want a rat?
Meanwhile,
No.
we'll flash back to Slip's own morning, because he's had an interesting awakening too.
Oh, shit.
Elsewhere in the haven, inside of Ebony and Hatfield's room, Ebony is sat at her grand, decadent vanity table, as Hatfield brushes her hair. Hatfield trying to avoid looking in the mirror at their own reflection, as they have a conversation. Ebony takes her leave of Hatfield, who opens the door and shuts it behind Ebony, who has her own business to attend to tonight. Hatfield waits for but a moment for Ebony to distance herself, and slowly turns to look at the mirror. Staring back at you, Hatfield, is your own reflection, save for your face, half of which is you. The other half, on your right side, is the face of Mithras, his appearance stern, but not angry. And finally, now that you are alone, it speaks to you. Is this how you wish to spend your unlife? As a dog?
What's it to you?
I have a vested interest in case you can't tell.
You know, I noticed that. I'm still not entirely clear on the why.
Why? Is it not obvious?
No, it ain't.
You have so much potential, Hatfield. Too much to just waste and throw away. With my guidance, the two of us could rule this entire country, turn it into whatever kind of land that we see fit.
Just pinching the bridge of the nose. Face, while Mithras is talking, is very much like, yeah, you've said that before, though Hatfield does at least wait for him to finish speaking before,
I hear everything that they say to you. They think I'm going to take you over. But they don't realize I could already. And he will literally move your hand off your face and place it on the desk.
like to say that Hatfield tries to fight it.
Absolute fail. Not even a roll for that.
Okay, so why you doing this?
I never bent a knee to the tower. Even my own sire. Ventru himself. I never sided with the Anarchs either. Far too loud. But I allowed both to exist in my city. The tower, at least they know the art of subtlety. But you should never give them power. Look what happened. Look at Queen Anne as she styled herself. How did that end for her in London?
You know, from what I hear, it didn't go too well.
It did not. The tower of fools. Ancient kindred sat atop their ramparts, drinking from golden vessels. They have no real idea what it means to be kindred in these modern nights. What society even is. But you do, don't you, Hatfield?
You know, that's a resounding maybe, you know. I'm real young, I don't got a clue.
No, not about kindred society. And I could teach you. Under my tutelage, you would make an excellent seneschal. And you, in turn, can teach me what society is these nights.
So that's why you're just hiding behind my eyes without taking the wheel, is it?
You must choose this, Hatfield. Far, far better. I've already demonstrated that if I wanted to, I can control you. I can do whatever I want you to. You could be my puppet. Why would I want that, though? You have the soul of freedom, just like I do.
And that's why you've been letting me tell you to shut up?
Yes. Do you know how long it's been since anyone even dared speak to me like that?
You know, fair point. I'll give that to you, fair point.
Imagine a
You
utopia.
seem to have...
Please, Hatfield. Go on.
Oh, I was just gonna say, seems you got everybody who's anybody wrapped around your finger already in this place.
Ants. Nothing to me. They have their purpose, of course. Soldier ants soldier, drone ants drone, worker ants work. But you, Hatfield, imagine the kind of utopia for our kind we could create. Ordered freedom.
And what makes you so different than the folks up top now, huh? In comes the new boss, same as the old boss.
I'm not the one that actually is trying to pull your chains. I'm the one choosing not to.
Right.
Kindred crave rules and boundaries. If there is no one at the top, then kindred society would just be constantly fighting over everything else. They need domains, territory, and titles. It doesn't mean they have to use the heavy iron hand of the tower. We can find another way, a new way.
Just squinting at the mirror with this sort of like feel like especially being in Hatfield's head, it's hard not to read the "I like the words you're saying, but I do not trust you" an inch written all over Hatfield's face.
I mean, that's going to be pretty obvious. He is literally in your head anyway, so he will be feeling this. And, you know, the response is, why have I not earned even a modicum of trust at this point? I've demonstrated if I wanted to, I could control you. The one person in your unlife that is choosing not to control you is the one you don't trust. Yet the one that maintains
you think I
on a
trust-
choke chain.
Look, we're having this conversation. That better speak for something.
As long as it has an effect and you listen to me. Think about my words, Hatfield.
You're the one who keeps saying I'm more than just a dog. Well, trust your own words there. I'm listening. I'm thinking. I'm weighing your words against all the other pretty lies people are trying to sell me.
You know I'm not lying to you.
No, I don't know that.
You'd feel
I know
it.
you're powerful. I know you're old. I know you could take over this body in a heartbeat if you wanted. I know what you're telling me. But I don't know you. Not yet. But you know what? Keep talking. I'm listening.
Keep thinking, and I will keep talking. Now go attend to those pesky little things that are bothering you. I'll be here. I'll be listening. I'm always watching over you.
Just squinting in the mirror. just
And you will see that slowly the face of Mithras does fade away as you are squinting.
Hatfield waits until it's gone. Then just sort of, not out of anger, more out of just general frustration, irritation. Hatfield's always a little high-strung, goes and just punches the wall, just to feel better. It helps. Hard to say why, but it helps, and then goes out the door to find the others that's just simmering inside.
There's a big part of me that just wants to say, and Mithras says, fuck that wall in particular.
That would end it. You shut up!
Meanwhile, elsewhere in the haven, slightly earlier, Slip awakens, finding the tattered remnants of the fox Mr. Scruffles already awake and resting on Slip's chest. As Slip stirs awake, the fox lifts its head, its patchy crooked tail wagging.
Little brother, are you awake? Awake!
Ah! Ah!
Ah! Little brother, finally! I'm so happy to see you! I brought you more rats. They are very fat. I also brought a little one for the bees that live inside your nipples.
Oh no, the plague's got to my brain.
Smell okay?
Oh god. He's just gonna lay there, cover his eyes with his hands, and make peace with the fact the plague's eating holes in his brain right now. Oh my god. Okay. Alright, this has gotta be some final stage shit. Alright. He'll sit up, pick the fox up, put it on the floor, get up, start going about his day like, well, I guess I'll write my will out today. This shit just got
No, Brad.
bad.
Eat the rats! It's good for you. It's very fat.
Oh, I feel got Mithras. I got shit fox.
What is this shit, folks? I am Mr. Scruffles.
Why are you French? Why is that happening? That's so specific. God.
I am French! You did not know?
Oh no. I used to be somebody. He's gonna brush his teeth. Staring in the fucking cracked mirror, just like, it's finally happening.
Oh, I also peaced away to tell the other dead ones that this is our territory. I protect you while you sleep.
My brain's melting. You what?
I peaced on the doorway.
You pissed. You pissed! God damn it.
This is our territory, little brother. I must protect you while you sleep.
There's the sound of a sink running and clattering, and then there's a squirt bottle. Mr. Scruffles gets it. Mr. Scruffles gets it, I'm not gonna lie. He gets it, yep. Oh yeah, yep. He gets it, and then I go clean up.
No! I know you love me. Stop hiding.
You do not piss in here. You understand? You do not. No. Bad. Hey, no.
I do not like. I do not like those words, little brother. No.
No,
I'm
what
sorry.
don't we? And now, what don't we do inside? Huh?
We do not peace on the doorways. What about in the hallway?
Outside. Outside.
Why do I feel like we're suddenly in the Labyrinth movie?
Just from the hallway, right? Like outside the door. Just background. Why does it fucking smell like piss in here? That's not actually happening, but you know.
I mean, isn't like fox urine especially smelly?
Yeah, why does it smell like fucking piss in here, mate?
Hatfield just
in here
walks
again.
by, slips on the urine, you hear this crash outside. Mithras is like, I'm so fucking disappointed in this entire fucking situation.
Who fucking let an animal piss in here? Over
Right.
earpiece, Akron screaming.
Well, Slip sleeps down in his labyrinth, so I think you'd be
Yeah.
spared the worst of it, but I'm sure it's fucking creeping through the pipes and shit. Now, if you pee, you do your business outside, all right? And if you don't, you're gonna get the business. You understand?
Very well, little brother. I do for you.
God damn it!
You still
Break
love
out
me,
my
yes?
fucking. I've
Yes.
no, and I'm gonna break out my cleaning kit and start cleaning up this fox piss.
Ah.
Here I am, hands and knees, cleaning up urine.
Oh,
Thank you
what
so
do you
much.
Why
How
do
did
you
you
do
get-
that?
How the fuck did you get back here? How? You were
I
in
always
Japan, and I didn't take you fucking anywhere. How'd you get off the
Oh,
island, huh?
yes.
You little fucking rat!
I have been here for a while. How dare you? I follow.
How?
I feed you.
How did you get here?
I don't know. The other
Jeff.
dead ones they bring me. Pfft.
Oh my god.
Mr. Scruffles does not ask why. Just wants to be near little brother.
Oh my god, I'm talking to a fox.
You are, yes. I'm very proud of you.
Who has been giving you blood? It's been over 6 months. You should be fucking dead.
I am very old. I live for a long time.
That's what. That is what I just fucking said.
Wait.
No one gave you vitae. You should be dust.
I do not ask these questions. I just exist.
Oh my god.
And I'm here to protect you.
Scrubbing piss, scrubbing piss, scrubbing piss. Oh yeah, you're doing a great job.
I've been feeding you for a very long time. All the fat rats at your doorway.
What are you talking about?
I feed
Rats
you.
love me, bitch. Get out. Go outside. Go outside and play.
No!
Go ahead. Squirt, squirt, squirt.
No!
Go. Get out of
I
here.
protect you!
Why won't you let me love you?
Oh my god. I could eat you
Like
right
Pepe
now.
the Pig.
Wait. Shut up.
Don't hit me.
Give me one reason not to. A good one.
You've been decorated?
Come here, little motherfucker.
No! Look at my decoration! It's been put in my collar! It look pretty!
Scoop him up. Look at the collar.
Eh,
What am I looking at here?
there is a
What
piece of
the-
paper.
Is there? Is there?
Wait.
Is there?
Wait,
Is there paper show?
We.
Oh yeah, look at that. Oh yeah, look at that. Take the paper, give the fox a little toss onto the bed. Just across the room, just onto the bed. Just
Are you
whoop.
going to do what to the fox? Wow, that friendship escalated.
Underhand, softball lob the fox onto the bed and read the paper. What we got?
Softballing. Are you pitching or receiving?
Pitching.
Got it.
We established this already. Slip is the top. We've established this.
I thought we
Correct.
And we've
said
done
that
this.
Softy was the top now.
Bappa was never the top. They attempted to be. But they
Not
failed
giving them the wrong name. We've established this. Slip is the top.
All right,
The
what
note
does this say?
simply reads, Nos Haven, tonight, now. All of you.
Oh, great. All right. Well, one good turn deserves another. I help them, they help me, sure.
I go with you, obviously. Protect you.
From what? From what?
Everything else.
Yeah? You're gonna catch a bullet one of these nights, and I'll be free. I'll be free.
Do you mean? I love you.
Squirt. All
Come,
right.
we go gather the other dead, yes?
And it'll be at that point that you will hear through the earpiece, Rami.
What? Yeah, no, I'm good. Yeah, where's here? Your office or the lab?
In my room, which I guess is
Your
also the office in a way.
Yeah, I
Sure.
haven't been in there a while. I assume it's very sad.
There are a lot of books everywhere,
Yeah, sad.
so just watch when you walk in here.
All right, sure. I can respect your space. All right, I'm on my way, and unfortunately, I'm going to have company. This little dirt fox lives here now.
Oh, good.
Yeah, you can eat it if you want. It doesn't matter to me.
I'm not gonna eat a fox.
All right, well, your loss. I might. Little shit. I'm gonna head to Rami's room.
Slip shuffles through the haven with Mr. Scruffles running between his legs as he walks through the warm corridors towards Rami's lab. Anything you two do?
Yeah, but for one, I'm assuming that she left her door open for Slip, but also when Slip comes in, there are like just books like cluttered all over the floor. That some of them half open, some of them have notes in them. No idea what she's been researching outside of the plague. Slip, I need you to look up a name for me, possibly, and find out who this person is. That's all.
What?
I had a weird. I don't know if it was a premonition. I don't know if it was a dream. I don't really dream. I'm not sure what it was, but Kulal was there and he told me a name, and I don't know who this person is.
Well, you do have those magic visions or whatever the fuck's going on up there. So,
I'm not
yeah,
sure.
this seems like a real thing. What's the name?
Just before
Adam?
you say the name,
Yeah. Okay.
the vision flashes before you again, and you see the entire coterie lined up, staked.
Is it just like a brief thing, or like I come back from it? Okay. I think you like notice Rami immediately just goes from like just normal conversation talking to you, just like immediately. Like, she's pale, but like whiter than that. Like she's dead, but somehow more dead. I don't know how it works.
Are you okay? Your whole body just went rigid.
I keep seeing everyone dead. I don't know why.
Nakata shit, I got you. What's the name?
Yeah, apparently when I was about to say the name, it happened, and it might be related to it. I don't know.
Oh.
I'm gonna write it. Should I write it down? Should I not say it? I don't.
I don't know how your brain works, Rami. I do whatever makes you feel safe.
I mean, I need to tell someone because I don't know who they are. I'm gonna write it down and give it to you.
As you
Okay,
start to
alright.
put the pen to the paper or pencil,
Mm-hmm.
the vision flashes before you once more, just before you're about to write the first stroke of a letter.
All right, someone in this world does not want me to tell you the name. Apparently, slip. Never mind. I guess.
All right, are you fucking with me?
No. Why would I do that?
I don't know why, but it seems. I don't.
It was another person that blew up.
They did blow up.
Yeah.
They for
the middle
sure
of the
blew.
road.
What?
Yeah.
Like recently? Like tonight? Like
I don't know
yesterday?
if it happened or if it's going to happen. I don't know really how it works. And every time I try to tell you the name, I write it down. I can't. So.
Oh shit!
Mhm.
And the Nosferatu have requested that I bring all of you to the Warren tonight. Oh god, maybe some lip did blow up on the interstate. Shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, we should
Is
probably
all this
go.
being said with the earpieces on?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Is it okay if the rest of us interact?
sure. Also, your camera is constantly loading.
Yeah, I don't know what's... My camera? Me?
Yeah. Just so you know.
So y'all can't see me right now.
No.
You can, you're frozen. On my end, at least,
Oh.
hopefully.
Yeah, you were frozen and now you're just loading for me.
You have no idea how much I want to put that pinned picture up on the overlay in your place, so you might want to get that fixed pretty quick.
Can you see me now?
No.
Shiv, don't dare.
Do you have cam software that you might need to restart?
I don't think so. I don't know what's going on. Well, there ain't shit I could do about that now. But
Yeah, we'll live with the spinning dots, and I will put not that picture
Nothing.
on the overlay.
Should I'll say over the mic. Is there someone I should go pick up with the meat wagon?
If it's another case of them being exploded, I don't think you could, unless you got a snow shovel. Probably
who
not.
do we need to contact to find out information of what's going on? Actually, in fact, give me a second. I'm going to look on what would be like regular fucking normal news that would appear on the internet.
Nothing about that. Nothing at all.
Nothing dramatic has happened. Okay. I'll shut my phone off and then I'll say, "There's nothing on the local news, so it might not have happened yet."
Instead of writing it down, could you just say it?
No,
Rami?
I can't. I tried. I can't.
She tried that for.
But
Slip's
in the-
giving Rami the same look as the fox, like.
But in the whatever I saw, Kulal was there, and I don't know why.
We might want to make our way over to the Banu Hakim. Then
Rami!
Maybe.
At
Yeah.
mention of going towards the Banu Hakim, you have a vision of the entire coterie staked.
Jesus fucking Christ! All right. Not that I know that you had that vision, but
I would like to go to the Nosferatu first. Their note was very compelling, and they do not usually ask me to bring others, so it would probably be very important and maybe related to the problem.
all right. Is this a matter we need to find a way to get there stealthily, or are we good to go our normal way?
Oh, we can go the normal way and park down the same street, use the manhole cover, go for a scuttle to the sewers, you know.
Alright then.
Yeah.
Ardella, do you have a way to contact your Sayo or Kalal without going there directly?
Yes.
Could you do that? Every single time anything gets mentioned, I see everybody dead, and it's really annoying. Also, what's with the fox? Why'd you bring them?
I did not bring the fox. The
Oh, the
fox
fox is still here.
The fox is a burden. Yes, it's still here.
I've got some treats if it wants, if it's hungry.
Great. I mean, hey, if you're hungry, I've got a fox. You know, let me know. We'll work something out.
We're not gonna eat the fucking fox. That's so rude.
Hey, I think it's my fox. I can do what I want with it.
Akron is like talking through the headset, but you can hear their voice coming down the hall towards Rami's room because they're like, I don't know why I'm screaming into a earpiece.
Oh, hey.
Hello, and I will have like a bag of berries that have been soaked in vitae, because those are things that foxes eat. But this is also a gold fox, so it's got some blood on it, and you know, just as like, would you like some?
Careful, it's French.
Kind of open. You can see there's like,
What does that mean?
I don't
Make
know
of that what
it
you
means.
will.
I am French.
But yeah, there's a bag of berries full of blood chilling and you know, on the floor there for the fox.
There you go.
They'd like.
Want some berries?
It is covered in dirty blood.
Is it?
No, it's feeling quite ungrateful this evening. It seems. Would you like to eat it?
Oh wow. Well,
Why
you
not
know,
your
everyone's
blood?
What?
Your blood, little brother.
You're gonna get it. You're gonna get the business end of this squirt bottle again.
Not the bottle.
Yeah, bring it
So
down. Bring it down like a.
Not the bottle.
You're fully talking to a fox, yeah, and that's
I can talk to-
a thing you could. I know,
talk to
but
bugs.
it's just right. But I've never seen you talk to a fox. And,
Well,
like,
we
I
don't
know,
often have foxes over. You know, it's usually
right, but
bees.
you're not making like fox noises. You're talking as you normally do.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's why I'm saying it's fucking weird. You sure this is just a fox?
Is Barry here?
Are you? Would you like to be?
Sure.
Just don't step on the books.
Or the fox.
Or the fox, yes.
That's a cute fox you got there.
It is not. That is very nice of you to
Does it
say.
eat treats? And then Barry will like reach into his pocket and pull out some like pork giblets that he just has in his pocket.
Ah, he's a meat eater. Yeah, all
There
right.
you go.
Good to know. And
Fox munches them up as if they were very pretty toes.
And I will eat the berries.
ST, I'm trying to cast whatever they're while they're doing. I'm doing the casting of the ritual to talk to my sire.
Yeah, I'm not even going to make you roll for that
while.
one, to be honest with you, because it is going to take a while, and it's fine. I'm not going to make you roll for that. That'll be fine, an automatic success. It's just going to take a little bit of time, and you're focusing.
Can I roll to see if I get a critical?
If you'd like, it's going to be a success. But if you
That
want to roll,
will like cut half of the time.
true. Go for it.
Akron's munching on the bloody berries now. But it's more so they're like sucking the vitae off of the berries and then spitting the berry back into the bag. Because they can't actually eat them. Right, okay. So as best you can, Rami,
Potential crit.
what happened in your vision?
Kill.
You know you're going to succeed no matter what, so you might as well re-roll all three for a willpower.
3? Why 3?
Because you're going to succeed no matter what, so it's,
Oh,
you know,
okay, right.
re-roll the 3
You're
to
crit
increase
fishing.
chances. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So close. Yeah, that'll be fine. And it takes you some time. You're in a meditative state for about 30 minutes or so. And eventually you are able to contact with your sire, Mordred, the Scourge.
Oh yeah, before that though, as I have like my stuff in my suitcase, I do find that heart, which I had not noticed yesterday.
Yes, you find a note that.
Oh, okay. There's a note.
Yeah, you find a note clear. Yeah. I've written you a note.
Like, what the actual fuck?
Yeah. No, I didn't just leave you in Oregon. We're not that close yet. There is a note there that does say found at a set type building that we cleared out, and it is signed by Akron, so you know it's
Okay.
from me.
Okay.
And I tell you that I've been in the note. I tell you like I've been trying to find who it belongs to, but so far no success. So you
Not
have all
only
that in the
that,
note.
but as you look upon this heart, your supernatural senses kick in, and you see an aura around this heart, and you know exactly what this heart is. It has come out of the darkness. One might say it was a heart of darkness.
I thought you were going to say who it belonged to. Okay. Romy, as best as you can, I know things have been a little dodgy every time you try to explain what's going on. What did you see in your vision?
Kalal telling me about the thing that happened, about the person blowing up.
Right. What else?
All of you steak in the meeting room.
Oh, what? Good to know. Anything else of important detail that we should know out of all that?
I mean, Cole told me that the scourge, that's hard to say in that accent, sorry. The scourge was gone. The sheriff, I don't know.
The scourge was gone. Sheriff. As in like the tower, they all left.
Yeah, apparently the Second Inquisition was coming. Or came.
That's a good reason to leave.
We gotta fucking go. Where's Hatfield? And I'll like start going over to Hatfield's, wherever Hatfield's at.
Heike, I think Hatfield is chilling in the meeting room, like foot up on one of the chairs, wondering where everybody is, earbud not in.
When Akron says, we need to go, you get a vision, Rami, of the entire coterie laid out in the living room, staked.
Okay, now. Alright.
Akron, I'm so tired of this.
What happened?
I
Another. Alright,
Yeah.
I understand. Okay, alright. Well.
So we can't leave, we can't go to the Banu Hakim, we can't talk about this person every single time any of these things get brought up. It happens. It's... Here.
Okay, alright, here. Shit. And then I say, take your earpieces out, and I yell for Hatfield and Ardala to come to Rami's room.
Well, that'll be after.
Once I started the
that's
ritual, I literally put off like everything to
Yeah.
concentrate on what I'm doing.
She'll only call you after you finish your conversation.
Yeah.
With
Time is a weird soup right now, but like I imagine when you are coming out of that conversation is when you would hear Akron yelling for you to come to Rami's room, which probably isn't too far from where you're at anyway.
But talking of Ardala and the Scourge's conversation, what is that conversation?
I feel like since it's a telepathic thing, it would be more like there's no really words, it's just like checking in with each other. Like I just want to make sure that he's...
You reach out with your mind's
I
eye.
reach out with my mind, yeah.
He knows this. He feels this. This isn't a thing that's hidden or anything like that. And he is busy doing what the Scourge does. But in return, you just get this feeling of serenity and tranquility. Nothing seems amiss with him at the moment. He's just happily chopping up some thin bloods.
Okay. He would instead sense my restlessness and worry and my adamant wish for him to be very wary about things. Things are going wrong. There's something not right.
You get a feeling back of reassurance, as a father reassures a child of everything's okay. Don't worry. I'm good. I got this. Whatever it is. Whether or not that puts you actually at ease is entirely up to you, but
No,
he does
I'm
try.
not at ease at all.
Fair.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna say, please be careful. Like, there are people that are killing our kind. Like, kind of like the sense of, like, rage and anger from yesterday after finding Faith. Was it Faith? I think it was Faith, right? We decided for Faith.
We decided it was Faith, yeah.
Yeah.
Someone wanted to reach out and touch Faith.
Yeah. That she died and all of this, like the feelings and I guess maybe some mental imagery like could be passed on as well.
You'll simply be passed back a very brief mental image back, watching as a thin blood is decapitated, and then followed up by feelings once more of reassurance and satisfaction. There is no pride in the man's work. There is no sense of, he is superior. This is simply what he does. And this is his way of saying, whatever you do is what you do. It is our duty. And only in death does duty end.
Okay, I'll nudge again at the being careful, and then it's a 10-minute communication, so I think that would be probably encompassing it all.
Yeah, okay. No problem. And once that conversation has wound down, you'll be able to rejoin with the coterie if you so wish.
You just
I'll put in
for you
the headpiece as Akron is calling me.
Hatfield would hear it as well, just trying to gather us all into one spot.
Yeah, Hatfield just kind of like wanders on out of the meeting room, saunters up to Rami's room, just like, yo, why are we all here?
Rami's got magic poo brain, and the Nosferatu have summoned us to their warren, possibly related.
But every time we try to leave, Rami gets a vision of all of us staked and dead. So,
okay, let's not have that happen.
Right. What if we just use the tunnels or something like that?
Wait, what?
Didn't Slip dig some tunnels under the Haven?
It's a labyrinth for his room, ain't it?
There are some escape tunnels as well, and then there's the oubliettes, if you're talking about them.
Yeah, well, either's probably going to work for us at this point. If we can't leave this fucking room without Rami getting a vision that we're all going to fucking die.
Well...
Wait, does Rami get the vision every time we try to leave the... Sorry,
it never gets brought up.
Uh-huh.
Rami can't say the name of a person that might blow up later and cause the Second Inquisition to descend on Oxford like locusts. But also, we can't go to the Banu Hakim because they got the vision. What if we go to see the Nos? Do you get a Hey, let's all go see the Nosferatu tonight. I'm going to start walking toward the door like, are you getting a vision?
I tried leaving the room to go get you, and she got a vision, so I don't know what the fuck that means. Slip, have you checked in with the security? Have they seen anything funky going on in the night?
Switch to channel 2. Boys, we got anything weird out there tonight?
All clear, boss.
Go back to
Is,
channel. No, it was all clear.
Oh,
What?
Is that pretty woman coming round again?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Which? Oh, no, I don't think so.
Oh.
Fucking hell. Alright. So they're all good out there, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, alright. Look, it's not looking fucking great. I really think that we need to move with
So wait.
caution.
So Rami got a vision, and then every time y'all try and poke what's going on with the vision, Rami gets another vision saying we're all gonna die. So it sounds like the thing to do is ignore the fact that Rami had a vision.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
That's not...
Can
That's
I?
not usually how that goes. No.
Is there something I
I
can
mean, if
roll
you read
to
like
see
old
if
stories,
this is
like
if this is how like premonition works? Like, can I roll something to understand what's going on with Rami?
Let's find out.
in,
Wits
like-
or intelligence and occult.
Yeah, intelligence and occult. Thank you.
I
just
picked
saying.
up the fox and I'm just like, I noticed they're wet, and so I'm just like patting them off with a small hand towel so they're not
Just
sat
like-
there being soaked.
y'all ever read them Greek myth things? Half the time they go and they get a prophecy, and then trying to prevent it makes the thing happen. So like, you're just better off ignoring it.
Yeah,
Oh,
you know
Dharma.
what actually happened? Oh, go
You
ahead.
do know that this is
I
exactly how
reroll.
premonition works.
Okay.
That every single time a suggestion comes up that is either out of order or going to result in death, it kicks in. So each and every time, so it could be that action, death, or not the right time for it.
Well, you know
But
what
it is
happened?
of note. You would have noticed as well that Slip doing his whole near the door did not trigger a premonition when he was going to the Nos Haven.
Yeah, I feel like Hatfield was watching Rami's face carefully that entire exchange, and that is why it's like, just ignore it. It's fine.
Look, all I'm saying is they didn't fucking listen to Cassandra either, and look what happened there. So, all right.
Okay,
look,
yeah,
we'll
but
go
like, look at Oedipus.
Okay, let's bring it back in front
Look at Marty McFly!
What I
talk
am
about
worried
actions
about
later.
is
Right,
that
yeah.
apparently us going to the Banu Hakim Haven results in our death tonight. Is there
No.
some way for us to...
No, that's not true. That's not right. That was the one thing that didn't so far.
No, it
No,
didn't.
No, the Banu Hakim,
not
yes.
Oh, the
It was
Banu Hakim. I don't know
Nosferatu
why I
that
heard Nosferatu.
No, yeah.
not that
My
aspect of
dulcet
Banu Hakim.
tones.
All right,
That
look,
delicate,
so...
soft voice, yeah.
Yes.
Does this do it
no
for you,
problem.
baby?
So I'm very worried about the Banu Hakim. Is there a way
Right,
for us
it's-
to...
I contacted my sire. He's doing what he does usually, taking care of thin blood, and he's seemed like he was fine.
If I send a kind to the Banu Hakim with a message, will they receive it? Or will they kill the kind?
I mean, it seems like whatever would happen to set off all the danger maybe hasn't happened yet, so we gotta go do the stuff to stop the thing from happening, and if
I
we don't do the thing
believe-
to stop the thing from happening, it's all gonna happen?
I believe
Right.
that Hatfield is right. I believe that if we need to avoid contacting the Banu Hakim right now, aside from me talking to my sire, I think that is the right course of action.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
like, no amount of forewarning can stop it if it just happens, but if it doesn't happen, we won't need any forewarning, because, like, it didn't happen.
All right.
All right.
I'll leave that to you then. Let's go see the Nosferatu.
Let's go spelunking.
Oh.
I still
No one
have
wear
the
your...
box in my hand.
No one wear your good shoes. Careful, that one... Looks like piss everywhere.
Oh.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
where the piss smell came from. Oh, it's because, territorial creatures. That makes sense. All right, let's go.
Little brother, she understands. The peace is important.
my god.
It takes a coterie to the far south of the city. Gasworks lay ahead of you all. Various clunks of machinery and the odd engineer shouting echo through the night. Slip, unperturbed, navigates his way through the grounds to the hidden away, seemingly innocuous staff door. Opening it, and heads down the stairwell, with Mr. Scruffles climbing up his leg and resting on his shoulders. As you descend down into the Nosferatu Haven, is there anything you'd like to talk about?
Slip, can
I don't
pet
tell
your
Slip
fox?
that he smells like piss.
I know I smell like piss. Thank you so
I don't
much.
say that out loud. I don't say it out loud. I don't say shit.
Oh, oh, okay. I was like,
don't-
thank you,
that's
thank you so much.
That I don't.
Oh my god, get off of me, please. Can you
But-
pet?
but-
It's not. Yeah,
I love you.
yeah. Go ahead.
I understand
Yeah.
the
I love you.
purpose of the piss. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
So,
gonna.
why are
pet
we bringing the
Mrs.
fox?
Scruffles.
I don't.
Like
You know. So I've got the bees and the bird. I've got a fox now. It happens.
you just collect in a zoo.
They're useful. Except this
fair
one.
enough.
Yeah, you have a pack of lunch.
How old is he?
Mm.
I mean, you know me and my taste. They don't look too appetizing to me, but to each their own, I guess.
So I'm going through some shit right now, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. So I think I might be all final stage and stuff right now. So if I do perish this evening as a result of the plague, I do leave all my my video games to Hatfield. I want that known.
All right.
There's a brief moment of, oh, I'm flattered. You better not.
Please don't.
I'm gonna
Make
try
sure
not
he
to.
gives you Barrio Kart.
That's right.
I like that
Barrio
one.
Brothers.
You better not keel over.
One
Slip.
letter off,
Now you-
Barry. Come on, Barrio.
Yes,
Kart.
it's about a Spanish plumber. Barrio is also another word for like a small village.
He's a Spanish
there you
plumber,
go.
Oh my
but he lives in
He's
France.
Italian. He's
come
Italian.
Oh
on,
no! No.
Not Barrio.
He's Italian, not Spanish.
I don't know.
No. He's
That's
Spanish.
a bit
You're
close
working
to
for someone
intellectual
else.
property.
I'm pretty sure Barrio is.
I don't
Yeah,
accept
yeah.
that. It's
Oh
Italian.
well.
So anyway, the video games we play aside, Slip, you're not allowed to die today. You're not allowed. It's forbidden. No keeling over.
I'll
You're
let
not
the
gonna
plague
die.
know.
You
Listen,
better.
You're not gonna
Okay.
fucking die. Yeah.
Alright, yeah, sure.
I protect your little brother, do not worry.
Oh, my brain is definitely melting, guys. I do not feel well.
You'll be just fine.
Is this Ardala, is this your first time being to the going to the Nosferatu Group Haven?
It's probably not.
Entirely up to our dark.
Or
Ardala, is this your first time being in the Nosferatu Haven?
where did Ardala go?
I'm here.
Oh, there you go.
Is this your first time being at the Nosferatu Haven?
I've never been to the Haven itself.
Hmm.
I've never been invited.
Oh, well. All right then. It's not much, but I do wish it was under better circumstances. They have summoned. So the note I received was not so much a request as a "get your shit here now, bring everybody." So I don't know what we're walking into. Fair warning, can't be good.
I mean, is it ever?
I'm not gonna kill
Sometimes,
so.
sometimes, it's like a potluck. Everyone brings a pigeon.
Okay, legit.
Is that the thing that you do?
Oh yeah, we're a very tight knit community.
You know, I respect that. I respect
Not-
that.
Yes, we're like a subterranean garbage Banu Hakim, quite tightly bound to each other. A lot of,
Lot less on the
Treat her-
justice end, though.
yeah, sort of. Some of us.
Dad, invite the cuddling little brother, we cuddle.
Oh my god.
You
Tell
good,
them.
Slip?
No, I'm not good. I'm definitely having auditory hallucinations or something. I also might be seeing things. I don't know yet.
Oh, I see things all the time.
Yeah, here's the thing. Mine is abruptly new and not helpful.
Oh.
You know, I feel that.
Oh my god, you would. Holy shit. Hey, something else we have in common. Very nice.
Yeah, you're not allowed to die.
Oh, okay, well, you too.
I'll let you know if you die again in my head.
You know, I think if he died, he'd notice.
No, I mean like if I get the
No, he wouldn't.
vision.
Oh,
you
yes,
dying.
God. Yes,
That's fine.
please. Let us know the moment you get one of those. It's very important.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be like, oh, Slip died. I guess he knows that he died. You're already dead.
Amazing. Fantastic.
That is technically true, you know?
And
best kind of
you're not going to notice if you're dead. If you're dead, you're dead. You know what I mean? The consciousness shuts off. And from what I understand, kindred don't have souls, so it's not like we go to the ever after. So.
Well, you know, once again, that kind of there's no point in telling him.
All right.
Sometimes,
Huh?
sometimes Grandma Bean talks to some of our ancestors.
Yeah, but with a kindred.
No, they were dinner.
Yeah, were they mortal ancestors or like kindred ancestors?
Oh, like from visitors from the Shadowlands.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Oh, so
technically, yeah.
Mortals then.
Well, no.
Oh.
Both mortals and kindred, just on the other side, you know?
Yeah,
Oh.
almost any race.
Hakata do it all the time.
Yeah. Yeah, there's
Well,
an
I'm
ability
not
that I
as-
can learn to go there if I wanted to, and I don't actually want to do that. So.
That sounds very wise.
Akron is
Yeah, let's take a
perturbed
field
by
trip
this
to the
notion.
Shadowlands. Why not?
Akron's like, I don't like that.
Oop.
I feel just like this might as well happen. I don't know.
Ooh, water's getting kind of deep, guys. Now's the time to use your trash bags. Wrap them around your ankles.
I wore my fucking boots. It's fine.
Yeah.
I imagine Barry likes to just wear his rubber galoshes that he usually uses when he butchers.
I thought you were gonna
Probably.
say Barry just likes to swim in it for some reason.
Going there too.
Amazing. You know,
Sorry.
learning a
Before we
lot
get
about
there,
Hoodoo members here. Yes.
before we get there, now while we're down here, would anyone like to eat if they are hungry? There are rats around.
I'm fine.
Sipping on a bag o' blood that I have.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll ever be that hungry.
It's not
Would you
too
like
You
me
bad
to
may
if
get
you brush
black
it.
slate one
rats for
hunger,
you?
but do not go below
I'll
one.
pass.
With what now?
I can always get the fat rats for you.
Yeah, I could do with a rat. A little peckish.
I can hunt you a fat rat.
All right, then. Go on, then. Go get me a rat. Go on.
Jumps off and skips.
I love him. He's fantastic.
He is a little piss monster, but yes, he's useful.
We'll find out, won't we, when Mr. Scruffles does wits and awareness?
Don't fuck this up, Mr. Scruffle.
You're banging on the
Right.
stat rat.
Giving him his this is kind of his interview, you know.
Let him cook. Let him cook.
Yeah. Let him do his business, and if there is no rat, it's not looking good, you know.
I can do the fattest rat.
I woke up to piss everywhere and hallucinations. So man, you better nail this rat.
Well, it's a territorial thing, you know. They're just trying to mark what's theirs. So it makes sense to me.
None of this is
Smells
theirs.
awful, but hey.
Yeah.
Mr. Scruffles returns with a rather plump, juicy-looking rat in his mouth and a chef's hat somehow still attached to it. and drops
Oh,
it
cute.
I saw a
Oh.
movie about that once.
at
I
Slip's
fucking
feet.
love it. I love it when they wear clothes. I'll just pick it up and fucking snap his little neck.
It's got 6 feet. That's fucking bizarre.
You may slake 2 hunger. Slip.
I shall slake 1 because I'm at 2. Anyone want to drink the other half of this rat?
I'm
Yeah, I'll
good.
pass.
Fine with that.
All right, you're missing it. And I'll just.
Animals don't do anything to me.
Oh, that's fair. I'll just casually roll my shirt up and stuff the rat inside one of the holes.
That's a weird damage, but alright.
Watches
Yes,
with
feed the
interest.
bees that live in your nipples. Yes.
I might have to go by my usual spot later because I have specific taste.
Right, I remember. You like it when they got a hint of death about them, yes. All right.
And unfortunately, blood bags and animals don't do anything for my hunger.
Yeah, that's rough.
Oh. Yeah.
You walk through the metal corridor, into the large underground hallway carved out of raw stone. The facility behind you, a tech room to the right, and a dormitory and sewers to the left. Stepping seemingly out of thin air in front of you all are several members of the Nosferatu. The Primogen is shoved forward in front. You can see his eyes look to the ground under his dirty trilby and mutters,
Slip, there's a weapon. Oh, powerful. We have it here. It came to us from beyond the seas.
There's what?
A weapon of immense power, but only for you. Only you can. Yes. It's waiting for you in the dorms. Please. Please.
Okay. Very visible fucking confusion on his face as he goes. All right.
You
head
follow.
through. Yep. You head through the metal archway into the large sewer tunnels laid out in front of you. On a large plinth, made of whatever debris and garbage an Nosferatu could muster together, is a body in torpor. Mr. Scruffles jumps off Slip's shoulders and pounces towards it, standing on top. What would you like to do?
Ew. Who sent you guys this? You got mailed a cadaver?
They are not
Akron
following you in
goes-
there.
Acheron goes up to the body.
Oh.
What does the body look like?
I also go over to the body.
Extremely desiccated, ancient corpse.
What's
But
it
it's
wearing?
wearing a very cute dress.
Scuttle over.
That is immaculate.
Kind of squat next to it.
Slip, wits awareness.
Mm.
Contains inner joy.
Sticking with it, or would you like to reroll on any of those?
Let me see what we got here. I'll take a 4, please.
Okay. Slip, you recognize this very cute dress, though you seem to not be able to believe your eyes, as this is Violet. Or at least a corpse dressed up as Violet.
I will reach up very gently and see if the fangs are still in the head.
Be able to foresee that there are at least 2 fangs still remaining.
This is my sire.
Ah, she's lovely.
I thought they were dead.
You call this living?
Yeah, it
Do
looks,
you
looks
know
pretty.
this person?
This is the Nosferatu Archon, Violet. I had been led to believe that she had perished at the hands of Second Inquisition because she was not able to fight back properly due to the plague. As you can see here, 2 of her fangs are missing. That said, a diminished Archon is still an Archon, and if we try to wake her up, she's gonna lose her fucking mind with hunger. So...
Do you remember what she likes to eat?
I remember her biting all of us a lot. Like a lot. We were a mobile soup kitchen for this woman, yeah.
Oh!
Yeah. Like, very old, very powerful. Like, blood bags and animals don't do anything for Ardala. Like, people don't do much for this one, you know?
So kindred.
Yeah, maybe. I do remember her biting at least 4 of us in one car ride. So...
Alright, well,
we could wake her up, but again, if we are not able to feed her, she will feed herself.
Well, if it
Okay.
is kindred blood, isn't it your responsibility to give it to her?
Well, what I'm saying is, you guys just revoked my I'm allowed to die card, and she might not stop, and I may not be able to stop her.
okay, alright, so if I
She-
gave her... If
She's
kindred
biting
blood,
into any of us, she'll gain some binds to us anyway.
The point,
Like,
she might not be able to stop, and then you might die, and... it'll
I
be
mean, I'll
like-
tell you, I can't afford to donate anything, or else you'll have 2 problems on your hands. But like, if worst comes to
Making her-
worst, I can try bopping her. Like,
Hatfield,
Waking her
there
from
is an
torpor.
entire collection of Nosferatu just sat there in the back waiting.
ignoring him.
I
If-
think that... Oh, go ahead.
just prepare a big chalice of your people's blood plus yours. I bet that would help.
Of course, it would be
Yeah.
the Banu Hakim, the smart one, wouldn't it?
So that does raise a point, though. Why'd they just leave her here like this? Like they could have woke her up before we got here.
Well,
Is the door
they're
shut?
scared.
There's no door.
There's
There's no
no
door.
door.
But
It's
you're-
just like
you
an
know,
open archway?
But you're in a Nosferatu haven. You're never going to get any privacy in a Nosferatu haven. Ever.
No,
what is
that's
the
not...
name of-
Not a problem.
What's the name of the primogen again?
Back.
Back.
He'll eventually come
Let's go.
shuffling over. He'll be pushed forward and still looking. Hey. What's up?
We're going to wake her up, and I'm going to need some volunteers. I'm happy to be one of them, but I will need 4 or so others willing to give a bit.
You got a Slurpee cup.
You are reanimating a very old and powerful Nosferatu. Let's say more like 6 or 7 of you guys.
You got a really
Probably
big
not
Slurpee
going to
cup.
hurt.
I'm looking through my bag, and I will pull out...
I have mason jars, yes.
I
You
will
expect
pull
this
out
is your place. You don't have any dishes lying around. You expect us to have it in our pockets?
He's
Look
a
at
tool.
dishes.
Bad idea to have just Vitae hanging around with a bunch of kindred. Frenzy happens, you know. Not
I
good.
didn't expect it to be full. I'm saying you don't have any like a cup,
Okay. Alright.
a
Alright.
plastic dish.
All right. Mason
Yeah.
jar out of my jar. Mason jar out.
Yeah.
I'm biting my wrist. I'm bleeding into the jar.
Rouse check for me,
I
please.
hand...
Slip.
I hand the group a thermos so they can put their blood into it.
Oh, hell yeah.
I am very decidedly not watching this.
That is a temperature controlled flask. Thermos is
That's what
copyright.
it is, yeah. Oh, I didn't know that. Alright, yeah.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's
Do you
a
know what
fancy
else? Do you
sippy
know what
cup.
else is a copyright name that's going to fucking blow your socks off? Heroin.
Oh. That's funny.
Fucking weird, right?
I'd like to see that case hold up in court. I really would. I'd like to see the cartel send their lawyers. You know?
That'll go down real well, I'm sure.
Slip, how much hunger would you like to pour into the mason jar? Or temperature-controlled flask?
To start with, 1, but if no one else is gonna fucking
They're gonna
step up, I'll do more.
You wanna... okay.
Volunteers, anybody got the fucking guts to give a drop to a clan member?
Yeah.
She's one of us. Thank you, Bach. You guys are gonna let him do it? Really? He's got more guts than the rest of you? You're sure about that? That's how this is gonna go?
Hey, no. Hey, he's joking.
I'm not. You shut the fuck up.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Hey, listen.
This is my mother we're talking about here. Now you feed her.
There's a lot going on in the city right now, and I think Violet, you said her name was?
Yes.
Violet, I think, would appreciate that you will take care of business. Because if she wakes up without and finds out you haven't given, it's not going to go well.
I'll take a collection. Can I have your generic different temperature-controlled flask, please?
Mm-hmm. Yep,
Go on.
it's gunmetal gray. It could not be more bog standard.
You're gonna take her away, right? The puddles. We don't want to go back to the puddles. Please.
Look,
The Dark Ages might return. It really depends. I don't know. I'll talk to her, but I may not be able to save all of you. You know.
Just take her away. If that happens,
we'll
take her away.
I promise you. Once she wakes up, she's in charge. So we'll see.
That's
puddles, what's
true.
that about?
That's very true.
Yeah. Once she wakes up, she's in charge. So we'll see. But I'll put in a good word for you because you were the first one to step up.
Anyone want to fucking tell me what these puddles are?
Hey.
That you're talking about.
Whoa. That's my culture you're talking
blood.
about.
We don't talk about
I
secrets.
just want to know what it
We're
is.
talking
I'm
about
no
the-
judgment.
Come over here. I'll fucking pull Akron off to the side. All right, so here's
what's
she's a fucking tyrant, okay?
Love that, yeah.
She's an actual monster, so she would make us lay down together in these cuddle puddles, and we would just spoon each other, and then she would make us tell secrets and shit like we're in a fucking slumber party.
I mean, that's a great bonding exercise.
That's what she said, and you are a sadist as well. See, you get it, but she will cuddle with anything. So you don't want that heat. I'm telling you.
I don't know, man. I might like it.
All right. Hey, I'll pray for you. Best of luck.
Also, I mean, it makes sense to me, right? Because that's a good way to protect yourself.
Does it?
Yeah.
Well,
Get everybody cuddled up. They tell you secrets. Something bangs on through the fucking tunnels. You get the fuck out of there.
well, okay. If something goes banging
They're
through
all
the tunnels
fucking-
and 20 Nosferatu can't handle it, I don't know. Yeah, maybe.
Look, they bang through the tunnels. You're at the bottom of that fucking cuddle puddle. You're safe. The rest of them are going to get in. Then you just make your way out. There's logic in her thinking. I'm telling you. You're looking at it all wrong. We should cuddle. Let's cuddle, Slid. When we wake her, we'll do a little cuddle puddle. It'll be fun.
You wish to cuddle with me?
Sure, why not?
You're fucking sick.
You haven't learned that by now? Come on. We used to
Yeah,
do
why-
that at the institution, too.
How come whenever I want you to do sick shit to people, like, you never just do it, though, right? Why do you always choose when I don't need you to be a sick fuck, right?
You didn't... When have you asked me to be sick? You haven't
I
asked me.
asked you to torture the fuck out of Calliope, and you refused.
I did do that, didn't I?
You did do that. You did do that.
I did do that. All right, look, next time you ask, if it's rational, I'll do it.
You need it to be rational.
It needs to fit my ends.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, sure. All right, I'm gonna hold you to that.
Yeah,
Scratch
I
my
mean, you
arm.
don't have to. We've got a bond.
Yeah.
What a bun.
Yeah,
I hope she won't mind.
You know what? We're gonna find out. I mean, you're bound to me. I'm not bound to you. She might not care, but we'll see.
Back will return.
I say nothing on that last part that he says. I say nothing. I'm like,
Flask full.
So who
Give it to me.
who wants the bucket?
no, slip. We should have the Primogen do it. And I just put my hand on the Primogen's back of his neck. We should have the Primogen do it. I mean, he's the Primogen, right?
She's touching me. He's touching.
I'm a-
lose track of them. They're touching me.
I'm a man, but all right. Look, we should have the Primogen do it. I'll lift my hand so it's not on their neck. We should have the Primogen do it, right?
Pass it over.
Observe tradition. Is the Primogen might be a plan? It would go over better, I think, for you.
Well, he's
That's
He's
the child's job. Not-
yeah, his role's more ceremonial. Yeah, I got your buck. Hand it over. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
I give him a look that's like, bitch. Fucking bitch.
And he'll catch it and he's like, yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
I'll
I
lean over.
I looked at the other Nosferatu like this is the one.
I'm gonna lean
know,
over
like,
to
yeah.
Acheron and hey, he's
Ardala is looking at all of this completely disgusted.
he's kinda the same situation as Hatfield, former anarch, now whipping boy. Ceremonial figurehead. They kick the shit out of him. Yeah, I try to be nice to him when I can. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
we're
will
nice
change
to
mine
Buck.
too.
Yeah, we're nice to Buck. He doesn't deserve half the shit he gets. The other half he
No.
does. And I'll
Oh,
mosey on over to Violet and fucking pull her body into my lap, cradle it, and then give her the juice.
I'm gonna go
Violet.
over there just in case something bad happens.
Do a rouse check for me, please.
Oh God, please.
Wake up peacefully, please.
Violet, raise your hunger by
Amazing.
1. But you will be able to down the entire thing, and you're not going to go into frenzy at this point, because that was simply an interesting cocktail of different vitae. It's enough to awaken you, but it does not slake any hunger. And now that you have been awakened, what is everyone doing?
I'm like
She
sitting
plumped back
right
up.
next to Slip. I'm sitting right next to Slip, but I'm in that position of like where think like L from Death Note, where he's like hunched over, hands between their legs, just on the balls of their feet, looking over at Violet.
Yeah, Hatfield's kind of watching from like middle distance, like I'm ready to jump in and try and intervene if something goes wrong, but also I'm over here.
Yeah, gotta stay over here.
Violet, awakened. What are you doing?
Since we don't breathe, we'll intake air, but just trying to it's like a very big pulse, very sudden.
Hello, love.
Easy. Hello, mommy.
Hey. Takes your face and just holds it against hers for a second.
I prepare to be eaten.
My
The
heart
cheeks are clenched.
Small vacuum forms around Slip's bumhole.
Hello.
Where are we?
We are in Oxford, UK.
Okay. Everything hurts.
I
Yes,
fucking
still hungry.
bet. Yeah.
Are you okay? Are you good? Are you okay? Are you safe? Starts patting you down.
I have been better, mummy.
Literally look inside your mouth.
Yeah, I still got him for now. I still got him for now.
Wraps arms around and cuddles
Yes, we're
very
cuddling.
tightly.
Big old smile. Still hungry.
You're
though.
alive. Who are
Hi.
you? Who are you?
Acheron. Acheron, friend of Slip's. In fact, we all are friend of
Waves.
Slip's. That's Hatfield, Rami, Ardala of the Banu Hakim, and Barry.
Coterie?
Poetry, yeah.
Yeah.
New faces. Always new faces.
Yes, the
You
others
stand
are
up.
not. The others are not
Stand
with
up,
us.
still hugging.
Yep.
We'll look at start looking around at the other Nosferatu.
They're all sort of like,
Come here.
very reluctant, waves.
I expected them to scatter.
Nah, not for Violet.
On?
You brought him. You brought him to me. did
Yes,
good.
we were told, given very specific instructions. You'll notice that back has specifically been sort of pushed to the back of this crowd, and he's happy with that.
You did good.
Thank you, Archon. We're very glad to have you in the city, but could you please leave? If convenient, if okay, you can always stay with us if you need to.
Oh, wow.
But you terrify us.
Good. While I'm
They
here,
scatter.
you do exactly what I say. Do you understand?
Yes, Archon. Yes. Can we go? We'll give you some privacy in the hall. Edging away,
I need one of you
looking
in
at
here. I need one of you in here.
The whole group leaves, leaving Back, who is just like, really? Fucking really?
Come on in, buddy.
Okay.
Ugh,
Bye.
you look good, Back.
Yeah.
I will have a full report from you by the time the evening is out. Do you understand?
Absolutely. What? Okay. Full report.
Of the city.
Oh, right. Oh, wow. Oh, it's not good.
Looks to the coterie. Explain.
It's really fucking bad, actually. Right. Where to begin? Tower, Anarch, War, as always. Plague, running rampant. This slip here, unfortunately, is also plague-ridden. So we've been tasked to find a cure. Amongst our investigations, people have been starting to blow up due to blood sorcery, but from afar, done by a Tremere / maybe Samitsi.
Might be
Sabat.
Yes.
Might be so. Yeah, Sabat running about. The Setites have sort of joined in, so they're involved as well. And
Yeah, the Setites are not really differentiating between friend and foe anymore. They're kind of doing their own thing.
Right. And they keep killing off the Banu Hakim. Hence why Adala is here with us to help us with these investigations. And I look to Hatfield because I'm trying to gauge if saying Mithras is back, what that will do to Violet. So I'm like, possible resurrections of old blood gods. So it's looking like a bad time in Oxford. It's looking not great. That's what we're dealing with. Hold on, I've got a picture, and I pull out the picture of the guy with the crazy smile, and I show it to Violet and say, "This is our culprit. So far, from what we're understanding, the person who's, doing the exploding of people."
It wasn't he eaten by the culprit? Wasn't he diablerized by the culprit?
Right. Diablerized. This person diablerized by the culprit, who might be Samiti, but not sure. We don't really know. Things have been a bit cloudy when it comes to that. But that's what the city's looking like at the moment, unfortunately.
Yes, the mastery of blood sorcery apparently surpasses that of the Banu Hakim Primogen, so we are a bit over our heads, but that is par for the course with the tower. Welcome back. I'll scoop her up into my arms.
Violet's body is very, very tense. Almost burning under your touch. And is holding this picture incredibly tightly.
He can go somewhere else if you prefer to sort of hash it all out. But we just went to a place called Osiris Kem, which was run by the Septites. This person who diablerized the Tremere, if I'm understanding everything correctly, was directly involved with the experiments going on there. They're trying to do a sort of new version of the plague.
My Tremere.
I see.
Runs in the family, yeah.
Rami!
I won.
You receive a vision of the entire coterie staked out on the floor, but this time the name Adam Finchley is repeated over and over again. And then you return.
Violet, would you like to go to the local Elysium? If there is any place
Rami,
in the city...
you receive a vision of the entire coterie laid out, staked, and the name Adam Finchley repeating over and over.
If there's anywhere in the city that may be able to handle your hunger, it might be there, that place.
Yo, Rami, you good? You've gone all, weird again.
She twitching again?
She's twitching again.
We should not go to Elysium, never mind.
He might, essentially grab onto Hatfield's arm. I'm assuming they're near each other. Just grab onto your arm, very tightly. Sorry. Yeah, no. Nope. We apparently can't go anywhere. Name's somewhere else?
Should we invite Pandora over for a lunch date?
Here?
You receive a
You think
vision,
she's
blah,
gonna
blah,
come
blah,
here?
Adam Finchley, over and over.
Nope. She's gripping my arm tighter. That's no-go.
Jesus Christ, what are we allowed to do, Rami? Tell me!
Well, no.
Okay,
Can I reverse premonition the premonition and figure out where we're supposed to go?
What questions do we just keep asking? Eventually we'll get there.
I go to Violet, who I see is even though she's being held by Slip, I go to her. And I don't touch her. I just kind of hover my hand over her hand so she sees the intention. And I say, where would be best for you to feel comfortable and where we can hash things out that won't end up being leaked.
What?
Yeah, I'm Samitsi, but I didn't eat any Tremors.
Yeah, Acheron's
Wasn't me.
friendly.
That's Samitsi in the picture.
Oh, don't know who that is.
The picture is of a Tremere, not Smiths.
Oh, I thought the picture was of the Samiti with the. Okay, never mind.
No, the picture is a Victorian age picture of a man with a very disturbing smile.
Okay, you say Samiti, and I would say right. It's not me. I'd admit it if it was. But the only other Samiti that I know of that is in Oxford is the Baron. I can arrange to have a conversation with him, but I doubt that will be easy to do.
My Tremere was taken by Samitsi. I will find the Samitsi and burn everything.
Well,
Robbie,
about that.
you receive a vision! Just the name! Adam Finchley repeating over and over again.
Right,
Robbie,
so
you've got one heck of a grip!
Robbie, what are you seeing right now? Tell us.
okay, look, real quick about fire, about burning things. Yeah, I get it completely. I understand. But that's sort of the problem. Where they took your Tremere, and you can see like Akron is fighting very hard to speak with like some semblance of respect, even though it's like having hot garbage in their mouth to say Tremere kindly. And it's like, well, the place itself was on fire and then collapsed, and this Samitsi survived. So I don't know how well fire is going to work.
Survived. And not for long. We shall hunt them down. I will lead the charge and you will follow. Do you understand?
That would be my yes.
Happy to.
I will help you. I will keep you all alive. If we burn him.
Why?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty good at burning stuff.
Can I try to say that name?
You certainly can!
Alright, does anything happen? I'm just curious before I try saying it. She's gonna try to tell everybody the name. And it'll just be like, if she can, just repeating the name Adam Finchley like again and again out loud to everyone in the room.
Yep.
Adam Finchley. All right, Romy, I got it. I don't recognize the name. Any of you?
Do I recognize the name?
Nope. Oh! Actually, do wits and awareness. Yeah, do wits and awareness, please, Adam.
In the meantime, Violet, what's the name of your Tremere?
I'm aroused.
What?
I was just wondering what the
Nice.
name of Violet's Tremere was.
Oh! Don't know if she wants to talk about that right now.
That's completely understandable. Just curious.
I'm gonna reroll.
Violet is crying. But very angry tears.
Oh, darling, come on now. And I will take out a handkerchief, and I'm like go to wipe it off, but I like stop because I'm like I don't actually know her, so I can't just be like wipe away the tears. And I just hold up a handkerchief.
Ardala, you do know the name Adam Finchley. You're not personally involved with him. You do know that he is a ghoul of the Banu Hakim, though. Five successes as well. I think it's fair to say, you might not personally know of him, aside from being a ghoul, but you are literally in the place to be to find out about anyone.
I know that name.
Oh,
What happened?
I was so tired of hearing it in my head.
He is a Banu Hakim Ghoul. I have not dealt with him. I do not know who he is gold to, but I suppose we are in a place where information is highly available, isn't it? And I look at Slip.
yes, it is. I am going to set Violet down on the ground very comfortably. Our finest trash pile with the least broken things in it. And I'm going to place Mr. Scruffles squarely in her lap, and then I'm going to go out into that hallway where all the other Nosferatu have possibly lingered, or maybe they've gone for a scuttle. I don't know.
They're in the hallway. At least some of them are still in the hallway.
Adam Finchley. The Archon requires information.
The Archon.
Yes. Yes, it is very important that we get this information.
Mossart just with hand, click fingers. Other Nosferatu scurry off into the computer room. So that's going to take a little while.
I tip my hat to the man that I'm not wearing. Absolutely. But it's being done, so I'll go report that.
It's done.
While Slip does that, I'm going to pull out my sketchbook.
Shit.
I had recopied the map that I took from that person's spot that had like the hits that they had like accomplished marked off. Is there anywhere on the map that might have cued to me an Adam Finchley on the hit list? Do you know what I mean? So that I could get maybe like a triangulated position of where they might reside within Oxford.
You could do a very difficult wits and awareness if you like, but you don't have to.
I'll try. I'll try just because I'm gonna rouse the hunger. I'm gonna rouse the blood and get hungrier and try to do this. The reason why, so that you know my intention here, is because I'm trying to find a location pattern, basically, of where like it's basically like geography forensics.
I can give you a rough idea of the pattern for 3 successes, but not too much information. Or you could do a reroll and see what happens. There is a potential crit.
Let's do a reroll. I will reroll 3 of those there. Okay, a 4. Yeah, I'm basically, what I'm trying to do is like find out if all the victims are sort of clumped up into a specific area. A lot of times the killer is somewhere in the middle of that. So that's sort of the idea.
Yeah, I get it. And they're not really clumped up. This is more almost like a path that's just being carved through. Starting with very far southeast of the city and making its way up. The current pathway ends in the Banu Hakim domain, which is also where you live.
Amazing. Okay. Fantastic. So I will keep that in mind, and I will go to Violet and I will say, I know that it is probably difficult to think on these types of things, but this information will help in finding this person. Where they were taken from you, Yotame, on this map, can you point out where that was? And if I remember correctly, it's like a map of Oxford, essentially, that I had sketched down
The
here.
place where the Tremere died?
Yeah, the
That's
essentially
outside
the
the city.
facility. Okay. Well, yeah, I asked Violet to sort of let me know where it is.
Is it on there or no?
There
The
is
map
a
isn't
spider.
large enough.
Understand? There is a spider on my fucking screen, y'all.
He's long.
Disgusting.
New friend.
No, terrible, awful. You have to burn your computer
What
down. I'm
kind?
sorry. No,
This
dude,
is
please
very
don't.
tiny.
No.
You're fine.
Did
It's
Did you
gone.
blow on it?
And bugs.
I
And
did. It
spiders
went away.
And
It's
everything.
not gone. It's still in the house. What have you done?
It's not
Spiders
in
are
your
friends.
sight, though.
Yes, they
No.
are.
No, if you
Friend
blow on it,
eyes.
then it goes away, and then it's not in your sight, and so out of sight, out of mind,
Yeah.
right?
There's a
Out of mind,
spider
yeah.
who lives in my room. He's about a centimeter to
No.
an inch long.
No.
He's a good roommate. Keeps the other
I
bugs
also
away.
have one. His name is Hugo.
Mm-mm.
My God.
He protects you where you sleep.
Scurries back
Oh
to
my-
the Spider Queen. Call the
This
soldiers.
isn't D&D, but okay.
They have declared war on us. We march.
Mozart has said that it was done. They have the information on Adam Finchley.
Yep.
I will rejoin the group with that information. On that note, here is everything about Adam Finchley that you could possibly want to know, and I'll hand it off to our Dawa because it is a that is Banu Hakim information.
It's a nice, neatly folded piece of paper. Very, very
I
nice.
like
piece of
nicely folded pieces of paper. Put it in my clipboard and I read it.
There is very little of an online footprint of Adam Finchley. Tracing through, they were able to find a few social media posts mentioning his name. It seems he works in an emergency response operating building, a little bit behind the John Radcliffe Hospital. He is a night worker. But there's also a note there, definitely not kindred. Possibly married. John Radcliffe Hospital, by the way, because you don't live in Oxford, and I forget that sometimes, I'm sorry, is pretty much your next door neighbour to the Coterie Haven. It used to be the Tremere sort of meeting place, because it, previous to the Banu Hakim owning the domain, it was the Tremeres, but it was then given to the Banu.
How old is this hospital?
How old did you say?
Yeah, like, is it a hospital that might be old enough that Acheron resided there?
It's possible?
Acheron's 140 years old.
I don't know how old the hospital is. That was an unexpected question, I'm sorry.
What's the name of the hospital again?
John Radcliffe. It's the ninth worst hospital in the UK. Which isn't too much
Oh, yeah, look at
because
that.
we've only got about 10 of them anyway.
Look at
No, it's
that,
only
1.5 stars
51.
on Yelp.
Established in 1972. It's 51 years old.
Yeah, I just looked it up. It's not old enough. Okay.
Nearly as old
So,
as that fucking
what-
hospital.
Why is that guy's name echoing in your head again, Rami?
Oh, because he's going to die, and we're all gonna die. Well,
Oh, is he
not
the guy that
me,
blows
all
up?
of you. Yes.
Oh shit, he's the guy that blows up in the middle of a public street?
Okay, so sounds like maybe can we call the guy and tell him to stay home? So if he's gonna blow up, he blows up at home.
We might need to go
He's gonna
get
fucking-
them.
If he's
Like,
gonna
yeah,
fucking
work.
blow up, he's gonna blow up. We've
Wait, no, because if
established
he's at work, and then he starts leaving work in his car, and then pulls over and blows up in the street, Let's go to the
Yeah.
hospital, guys.
Yeah. If we're there to
it's-
clean it up, maybe.
It's behind the. It's in a one of those operating centres that take 999 calls or 911 calls. But
Well, yeah, Slip, that's exactly what happened.
Good lord.
Okay,
Yeah.
so no, we'll escort him to his where he's gonna end this night.
If we decide to go there, is that okay? Are you having any responses to us going there, Rami?
No.
I mean, she's not squeezing my arms, so.
It's a pretty aggressive
Oh,
tip.
sorry
That's-
about that. It's very annoying. I'm so sorry.
All right, then we'll make a hospital visit. Let's go.
Well, that's fun. I love hospitals.
I shall scoop Violet back up since everything still hurts and carry them.
Could actually help me out.
Right, you can eat.
Correct.
Ah.
All right. Yeah, I think we make our way up to the cars again. Ahead off.
Coven take their leave of the Nosferatu Haven, walking back up past a collection of Nosferatu that have assembled in the hallway to watch as Violet leaves. All of them bow their heads as a mark of respect, although the Primogen needs a forceful nudge from another to realize what to do. You make your way out of the grounds and into your awaiting vehicles. As the engines roar into life and you drive through the city at night, you see the stars that have come out tonight. Is there anything you'd like to talk about?
I think we're very much like driving in a way that is like obeying every law. You know, like doing the exact speed limit to not draw attention to us.
Who is driving?
Mr. Scruffles.
No, definitely not.
I imagine it's probably me.
I would
say,
say
it's
me
either-
or Hatfield. I also have drive.
Okay. Well then, if that is the case, if someone else is driving and slips free, he's going into the back of the car with Violet and Mr. Scruffles to make a little tiny little cuddle puddle in the back.
Yes.
Grom just grins at Slip with this expression of like, I knew you liked cuddling. Right, so okay, we have a name. Man's gonna blow up. So we've got time. In your vision at all, was it clear?
I
as
mean,
to
I
when?
was told it happened. I didn't see it happen.
I see.
So were you told a time?
Was that?
I don't think so.
No.
Tonight, at
No.
least.
All right. I can't seem to understand it. What is the point? Other than, maybe striking fear, but striking fear in the Banu Hakim is not very easy.
If it is Sabbat, they don't give two flying fucks about the masquerade. And
Sure.
breaking it like this, like Rami said, everybody fucks off and all of a sudden it's their playground. It's like, yeah, them blowing him up tonight is like Drano for the tower. They're gone.
It's a lot of work just to get the tower out of the city. So,
It's gonna
and this
flood the city with hunters.
that would also hunt them.
They're probably very confident that they'll never die. As
Also,
is
like-
typical of our species.
The Sabbat are very arrogant. They always have been.
Also, like,
Statement.
we've come. People are leaking mind control juice left and right. Like, who knows where who's.
Yeah.
Still don't know who's doing that, do we? So, like.
No.
Set ice. Thinly.
Mind control juice.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Oh.
a kindred / mortal disease that's supernatural in origin, or at least not natural, and makes people more susceptible. But then they die afterwards, so you know.
Yeah, they follow an order and then they keel over.
Yeah, shit's bad.
The plague has taken on many an iteration at this point.
Feel it.
We're trying to find a cure. It's become difficult with all this other nonsense going on.
Only ones that have looked for a cure. We tried.
I really don't like living in fear that the food is rancid and could kill us all.
Your coterie. You were trying to find the cure.
The source?
Would finding the source stop it? I mean, if you are infected with it and you kill the person who caused it, would everyone be saved from it?
You know, I don't think that's how diseases usually work.
It's weird kindred magic. It could. Diseases normally no. It's weird kindred magic.
A while back, we found a facility. Had other experiments going on. A combination of biological warfare and plants that didn't affect the Hakata. I do wonder if this plague is perhaps something that has to do with lineage. So
And you
quite
know,
possible.
while we're asking the unanswered questions, you know, it goes back to who is Gemaseek?
Well, you
Do I know
muted. Right. Yeah, there you go.
We missed everything you said, I'm afraid, Violet.
Do I know that name?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, it did come up, but I think he'd already. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, according to a dead kind, Rami is Gemaseek.
Maybe.
I doubt it.
I don't, that's...
I mean, even if the person who was known as Gemaseek is now known as Rami, that still doesn't answer the question of who is Gemaseek.
True.
You
no
know?
problem.
Wait, Rami is Gemaseek?
Maybe.
Apparently.
Maybe, allegedly.
I don't think so.
I mean, again,
Oh.
when Kindred are walking up with mind control, yeah, like she said, "Hey, yo, Gemma, where you been?" And then she got hit by a bus. Like,
Yeah, that could have just been
Well,
fucking mental terrorism at that point. Who knows?
Yeah, someone could have implanted ideas of that I am this person to like fuck with all of us, and
Yeah, there's no way we're gonna get Rami to fourth time, Barry. What do you think this is?
honestly, how could that happen?
Rami, you wouldn't do that to me, right? I can't handle another one. You're not Gemaseek, right?
no. I mean, no.
I mean, if
Quit
she
the
was gonna
subterfuge!
Rami us, if she was gonna Rami us again, Slip, I don't think she's known she was Ramiing us anytime she's done it so far. If it happens again, she ain't gonna know about it.
Oh
Yeah,
God, I
but
need it to not be real. I need
Yeah,
it.
if it happens again, I'm sorry.
It's at this point, it's definitely not your fault.
Violet.
Yeah.
Plague the first time. How did you discover it?
Appeared in the territory. We had to travel to try and find the source, to try and find where it came from to fight it. I have it.
Can I ask
It's
how you got
changed.
it?
Yes. I'm surviving, but it is burning through me. I feel it. More than
Sorry.
before.
I'm sorry.
If anything, has given me purpose.
I had
I will
also
destroy. Yes?
I have also somehow contracted it, though I'm not entirely sure how. It was definitely during our kerfuffles across the sea. After everything that happened, I went to Spain for a year to stay with the Hakata to continue the research, and during it, I was informed that I was sick with the plague. Don't know. Must have fed off an infected kine at some point. There was plenty of that.
Do you think someone infected you on purpose?
I don't know. It's far more likely. I mean, it was rampant in the area we were in. It's far more likely I just drank a guy who had it. I mean, if there's a boss behind this, then yes, I was definitely infected on purpose by someone, but I don't think it was as direct as that. But apparently I was infected in Japan, diagnosed by the people working on it with us in Spain, and now I'm here to try to get it sorted. In fact, I will let you know that I am currently, not recently, taking medication for it, which seems to help.
Where's this medicine from? Who gives it to you?
That's the problem. Without it, I'll die, so the guy's got me by the ghoulies. I don't know much about him. He's mortal. I know he's mortal, and that there is a company called Armis Pharma that was working on the plague before we got our hands on it. So they knew about it and were working on the cure preemptively. So couldn't fucking tell you, but if you're still here after all of this, if you don't leave, I may be able to secure you a dose if you're interested in trying it.
Looked into to make sure you're safe.
What?
It's no one. But I will make sure they can be trusted. And if they cannot, I will burn them.
That's great, because I'm being basically blackmailed right now, so,
And I will make them pay for it. Don't worry.
It snuggles harder, I guess. I don't know. It becomes more aggressive, Shiver. Don't worry about it.
It's an interesting thing. If you were to flood a city with a plague, and only you hold the cure, it's the only way to keep power.
Yeah.
I don't think we've looked too deeply into Armis Pharma, have we?
Was it them what bought the building that I got pinned for torching and I didn't torch?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And I did, I asked the Nosferatu to look into Armis Pharma, and pretty much all they were able to find was they bought the place that got burned, and it definitely, maybe, might not be Kindred operated. They kind of didn't come up with shit. But I could look into it myself.
Yeah, it might be worth chasing that thread again at some point, just because, hey, maybe their secrets are just buried deep at this point, like...
Yeah, them and the Lodge are on the list. See what I can do. Especially with Violet here, I doubt I will receive any kickbacks from the clan. No tit for tat. Just tats.
It's for days.
That's right.
Well, it's interesting. In Latin, armis means with force and arms.
Aggressive pharmaceuticals?
That, yeah. I mean, that's. Yeah. That's just America at that point.
Well, no, I was just thinking, if you're gonna go to fucking war, have this. I mean,
Wear your heart on your sleeve, title yourself exactly what you're doing. Yeah, that tracks.
Well, I mean, because we went to Osiris, that place. It was the direct link to the Setites. Armis meaning force with arms. And arms, rather. With force and arms. This Samiti, Sabot, it all kinds of ties in, don't you think? And if they're trying to take over the city and drive out the tower.
Well, they owned that clinic. I don't see why the Sabbat would not also be heavily entrenched in, Armis and the place we were just at. And when we were in Japan, they also owned several businesses over there. We actually met someone whose whole thing was a lab. And they were very openly Sabbat. We had to deal with them very briefly. So
yeah, no, in that case, it sounds like if somebody's doing pharmaceutical crap on this particular turf, the fact that nothing shady came up, that's sus in and of itself.
Also,
I look again. I did look into Armis. I just didn't get much back, but I will look again.
Yeah.
Forcefully.
There's an interesting thing to be said. Just the nature of what they're doing. It's you have to research and experiment on blood. All sort of ties in. It would not surprise me if this Samiti was in control of yet another lab, or at least people they're associated with.
What do you suppose are the odds that this Zemitzi is also in charge of the people supplying me with my medicine?
It's looking higher and higher every day.
That is very bad news.
Yep.
For reasons I don't want to get into, but I might have to.
I mean, that's the nature of science, isn't it? You need a control group, like what we saw out of Cyrus.
Yeah.
And then you need something that's out in the wild.
If that is the case, if the person with the cure is the same person we are looking for, I would like to report that they have got samples of my blood. And this guy's really good at blood sourcing. So I'm fucking dead anytime he wants. Heads up.
Okay. Right.
I hope that's not the case then.
I think we are past the point of hoping.
I'll tell you this much, Slip. If you explode...
Now, at least
It confirms the theory for one, and B, we're gonna take that energy right back to him.
Look, if you're going to explode, can you at least do it in the Haven and not, out in the car or on the streets?
Hopefully.
He doesn't have a say!
I will at least say that the man, from what I have been told, is former Armis, doing his own research now, so he has split off, so I might be safe, but take that with a grain of salt. He could be burning some ass.
I did just say you don't gotta say, but for what it's worth, do try not to explode.
Yeah, exactly.
Try.
Try not
Well, every time that guy comes
Barry?
Do you think he is Jimasik?
That did cross my mind. What
I
if?
don't think so. I really don't.
Well,
Every time I talk to the guy, I'm literally crippled on the floor, unable to move, literally feeling myself dying actively, so... I'm never really at my best when he's standing over me with this shit that fixes me, so... Gonna admit...
He's twisting your arm, I wouldn't mind twisting his arm right off in return. Gosh, darn.
Thank you
Is
so much.
there a way for you to contact this person?
Chef?
Yeah?
Like, how
Glad-
how do they know when you need a new dose?
Well, typically I go for as long as I can without being burdened by this individual. Then when I need him, I have channels I can float him a message.
Because
Would you like
we've
me
talked.
to?
Did I? Calliope probably talked to you about this.
It
about
was
getting-
Calliope.
About getting a sample of it, so she probably just wanted it. But I want to see what it is exactly, and I don't know what I would need to do for that.
I would also be willing to give you, at this point, Rami, since I'm fucked anyway, a sample of my blood, no strings attached, because fuck it, right? Fuck it.
All right, now hold on. Before we go giving anybody else blood.
Yeah.
Perhaps,
Well, I mean,
No.
just a little bit to look at under a microscope. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, I'm not asking
No.
for.
Oh, never mind. I can get you the drugs, though.
That's fine.
yeah, I didn't think that was going to fucking fly. Look, perhaps we float a message on to this individual,
Sure.
and then we bring them in, and I can show you how much of a sick fuck I really am.
Okay.
Maybe not.
If that goes poorly for us, I've got no medicine, and the death timer no longer has a snooze button.
All right, then. So look, what do we want to do here? We've got to come in contact at some point.
I can bring him in. I just think maybe don't peel his fingernails off like right away.
Yeah, diplomacy first.
Yeah,
Yeah.
information that's better than giving.
You can treat him like a
Akron.
grapefruit. Last case scenario, right?
Akron has this moment of like, what do you want from me? You know, like, do you want me to be a sick fuck or do you not? Like, you know, just silently muttering to themselves.
Oh, I remember the thought I just had.
Oh,
Just, as we're weighing options and talking questions, like, what was Calliope doing? Like, legit, what was she doing? Because she was, like, taking legit notes, wasn't she?
Yeah. I have her
Yeah,
notes. I
like-
have her notebook.
We never did. Why'd she infiltrate? What was she doing? What was her game?
she was just
Really
hanging out,
figured that
bro.
out? Yeah, like,
Oh,
she was just
hanging out. Yeah, she was
Why
hanging
was
out.
she
When we
hanging
found her, the way we found her, she didn't resist any. She just gave us. She just fucking told us everything. I don't fucking know. I don't know.
Yeah, again, sus as heck.
Yes.
Calliope
Yeah.
was a sabot that had
Yeah.
been flesh crafted to look like Romy. Excellent work, actually.
Yeah, she infiltrated, learned we were fucking stupid, and just hung out the whole time.
Yeah, and she was taking, like, legit notes on the whole blood plague thing. So, like,
Yeah.
why?
She wrote things about all of you in her notes, actually.
Well,
It's
that's
interesting.
fine. But yeah, when we found out, she was just like, "Oh yeah, I'm Sabando, good. Yeah, all right." We didn't have to question her, torture her. She was just, "Oh yeah, well, fuck it, yeah, sure."
Yeah, it looks like the
Which
jig
Which is
is
why, which is why I think 100% we were still fed information. There's no fucking way.
Yeah, I want to
So-
know, like, what the end goal of that was. What, obviously, she wasn't fussed about getting found out, so she must have achieved it. But, like,
I think-
what was it?
well, I think the goal was achieved. I think the goal was confirm the manuscript, and then Mr. Rat took care, like, finished up what she was unable to. I think it was the manuscript.
But again,
So,
how come?
because it was full of clues we could use to stop them, and now we're fucking around in the dark.
Violet,
So what I'm hearing is we were being fed and fattened up for slaughter.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, Barry. Why not?
Basically.
Violet,
But then we went full Animal Farm on them, and,
before, did you ever hear or come in contact with pages of a manuscript written by a Markavian? At any point in time?
Storyteller, did we?
No.
No.
No. All right. Well. Okay. All right. So we've got Sabot, which is just a big ass umbrella. Samitsi, who purposely had an individual stalk Rami, take on her skin to get a manuscript.
Well,
is
that
probably feeding drugs to Slip to keep him alive despite the
yeah.
plague.
Well, here's my other problem with that, right?
Hmm.
So, so we lost Rami in that facility.
Yes, the SI facility out in Lupine
And the-
country.
That SI facility had information on Rose, yourself, and Rami.
Yes.
And here's the thing. There's no way they mastered Rami's personality and schedule and mannerisms 3 days in. They had been watching Rami for a long, long time to get that
Absolutely.
stuff down. So,
100%.
Second Inquisition might be fucking infiltrated by the Sabbat at that point as well.
Yeah. Yeah, it's what I was thinking with the mind control juice.
Yeah,
There's also
because, I mean, the Sabbat picked her up in the Second Inquisition facility where they had information on Rami, very in detail shit, and they'd been watching her for a while.
there's also the thing of not even Rami really knows who Rami is, so they might know more about her than she does.
Question, ST.
Hello.
So in that facility, there was a guy who was able to like essentially use fire in kind of like a magical way.
Mhm.
Is there rituals that can be done, and by which clans that would allow them to do something like that?
Yes.
Lure of Flames, I believe.
Okay, so with
Well,
that thought of
I
mind,
might be confusing that with V20's Lure of Flames. I know it got slightly changed, drastically changed in V5, but I'm pretty sure that's Lure of Flames.
okay. So what Akron will do is say, Adala, you are very well knowledgeable on rituals. Is there a clan that can do a sort of ritual that would allow them to use magic? I'm sorry, that would allow them to use fire and not be affected by it.
Yes. I know that my kind can. It's a blood ritual.
So that means Tremere can as well.
Yeah. Possibly. I know the logistics of it. I never study it enough and practice it myself in order to know how to do it, but if it's something that we're interested in knowing more, I could always ask.
Right. So we have someone who was sent to quite literally stalk a few of us. One of them being Romy. It seems to be that's who they were most successful with. To then kidnap her, set an SI building on fire, and then did we ever find out if that building itself got burned down, the one that we visited where that person was in? Is it still standing?
It is so vague. I'm sorry.
Which one? There's been a few.
Yeah.
The one where Rami got essentially kidnapped from.
Oh, didn't you
And
blow that up?
Calliope ended up with us.
No.
Did
Oh
we
no, you
blow
didn't blow
one up?
that up.
That's-
Someone else did.
Mm-hmm.
You were the
That's what
clearance
it was.
team.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, like
Alright.
I wasn't there for that week, and I sure didn't set it on fire.
Right. And then the way that Violet has lost her Tremere was through a building that fell apart and was set on fire as well. Wonderful. All things I love to fucking hear. Right.
At this point,
I'm not sure.
Oh.
Oh, I was simply going to say, I'm not sure how we will handle this.
I'm not sure of anything. At any point. Ever.
and at this point, sadly, as Crichton joins us, I'm going to give you a shout out, mate. Actually, if I can spell. Yeah. You are the passenger. You stay under glass. Look through the window so bright. You see the stars come out tonight. You see the bright and hollow sky over the city's ripped back sky. And everything looks good tonight. You start singing la, 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 la. And we'll go on break and be right back. What was your browse for,
Okay.
Rami?
Blush for life.
Okay. Lovely, lovely. Ardala, you're able to shift the vitae around your body. Not actually invisible, but imperceivable. Rami, Acheron. Well, Rami, a small amount of colour returns to your cheeks. Acheron, you still look fucking out.
I know I don't look great, but that's okay. I kind of have like longer hair at the top here, so I sort of use some of that to like obscure a little bit of my face. Not in a way that doesn't look presentable, but just to try to hide some of my lackluster skin.
It's an office that's full of night workers. You'll fit in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I will go up to the person at the desk and say, "Good evening."
He'll stand up, as is form. Good evening. How can I help?
I'm actually looking for someone, Adam Finchley.
Adam,
I've got some news I've got to share with him.
2 moments, I will check. He starts
Thank you.
clickety-clacking away. And if there's anything you want to talk about amongst yourselves while he does that, please feel free.
It's just Rami in here, and then Ardala's obfuscated somewhere in here as well, right? Yeah. Okay.
I'm
I will
close
kind of
by.
come back
I'm
a little
watching.
bit. I figured you're not far. I go back towards Rami a little bit, let the man do his thing, and say, right, so how do you want to go about this? He is a Banu Hakim ghoul.
I mean, do what they say.
Dominating him might not be the move.
I mean, could we convince him that he's needed elsewhere?
If we knew who he was ghoul to,
Ah, right.
it might help, you know? We could just say, hey, you might die on your way home. I don't know that will go over well. However, if we could perhaps get him into an office alone with Ardala, seeing Ardala might help him be more amicable. And I'm like whispering this, so like it's obviously quiet, and it could just be heard between Rami and I.
I'm
But
right
like with
there
the hopes that
behind you.
yeah, with the hope that Ardala is like close enough to also have her.
Wait, can I see Ardala with sentient scene?
Yes. If you want to do various checks, yes.
Okay, I'm just curious. I'm not going to. Unless I need to.
Yeah. Is that does that work for you, Ardala?
Yes.
Oh. I think like because I'm not facing Ardala, Rami will just see a smile come up on Acheron's face when I hear a yes come from behind me. Cool. All right then. Yeah, I think with that that's sort of the plan then. Just to wait for this man to let us know what's going on with Evan.
No, sir. We
Yes.
do have an Adam Finchley that works here. I'm afraid I can't tell you if he is in the office or not. You would have to speak with the office line manager, Stephen Jacobs. I can buzz you through if you'd like.
I would much appreciate that. Thank you.
Of course. Head down the corridor, third door on the right. Straight on till morning.
Thank you. The irony of that is very funny to Agron. We do exactly that. We go down the hall to that third door. If it's closed, Akron will do a little.
You knock on the door and you just hear an enter.
Open the door. Walk in.
You know, an older man, fairly rotund. He has a very cheap white shirt on, the buttons straining against his impressive-sized gut. It's very cheap clip-on tie that's stained with ketchup and mustard. Okay, and he's not even looking, he's just sat there, probably playing solitaire or something. Yeah, what's...
Mr. Jacobs.
That's the name?
Looking for an Adam Finchley.
Finchley. Which one's he?
I assume that maybe, no, she didn't see it herself. Oh, fuck. No descriptors to give this man.
Was I able to see
I was gonna ask.
any of the few online pictures and be able to
that's
give them a over-the-earpiece rapid description, or was there no pictures?
Tell you what, do wits and awareness and we'll find out if you did or not.
Yeah, I was gonna ask if you would have seen her.
Never seen this guy before.
Bonk were rousing?
Shiv, Ardala never seen him, right?
Oh, fuck me, bro. I missed you crit like 3 days ago back at the Haven.
Whoa.
What? All right, I'm gonna give you this man's social security number right after I lose my shit in the car. Hold on.
Okay, wonderful. A mess we will come back to.
Can't
do we
even
get
roll
a
out of that.
description of what this man looks
What?
like? You can't, bro. It's a double on the
Hello.
fucking blood dice.
Hello.
You are able to
Yes.
remember that he's olderish man, you know, late to mid-30s, thin, brownie mouse hair. Nothing really stand out about him apart from that. Probably a pair of glasses. You're able to relay that over the earpiece. And as you do, you're not sure that these people are even capable of doing this task.
What?
Beast rises in front of you, screaming. You can no longer use teamwork and perform any action that avoids establishing dominance or challenging authority at a 2 dice penalty. This compulsion ends when you have won and gloated over it. You are suffering from the Dommy Mummy compulsion.
Alright, I'm gonna press a pillow over Violet's face. I'm kidding. That's
I was gonna say, I'm also in the car, and you just get the most confused look.
That feels like, are we doing this?
Shush, Mummy, shush. It's okay. Like slipping
Just
into a
sleep,
warm
Go to
bath.
sleep. Go to sleep.
Go to sleep,
We
go to
don't
sleep.
even sleep.
No, he's gonna keep holding her like normal, but I'm not helping these people. Yes, that is what he looks like.
I obviously relay this information to the men.
Oh! Finchley. Right. Very ill. Very ill.
He's ill.
Send him home early, yeah. Ambulance came. Real fancy one, too. From a private clinic. Remember the name?
Clinic.
Dunno. The
Catch
security
it. You
office
didn't
probably
catch
has
it.
the recording if you really want to know.
Oh gosh.
Fantastic.
getting that
you've
with
been
your
such a help.
Nosferatu
Thank
that's
you so
dominant.
much.
Yeah.
I just, thanks. And I fucking book it out of there. And there's just like a son of a bitch whispered over the earpiece.
I might be able to get the information. If we need security cameras, I'm not terrible with technology. If we can get the cameras, I
Wonderful.
might be able to find it, but that's based on that information.
Huh.
We can.
If someone's
I
there,
like
we can
after
always
we're out of
convince
this
them to
room
give
having this
information.
conversation.
For sure. This is like whispered back and forth
A
between us.
Yeah.
disgusting man told us that we can have a look at the cameras. Let's have a look at the camera.
That's where we're going. Yeah, I'm headed towards security room, security cameras, wherever
Yeah.
that would be in this space.
Make your way through the warm, narrow corridors. You each notice the various security cameras dotted around the building. Make a mental note to maybe deal with that once you get into the security room.
Mhm.
You eventually find your way to the security office door, a handleless black door that is embedded into the doorway next to an electronic card reader. What would you like to do?
Mentally fucking scream. I share this information over the earpieces about security room cameras, fancy hospital, all that shit. So the door itself to get into the room has the card reader, yeah?
Yeah.
What's the chance our dog can find the card for the store?
I don't think that would be difficult at all. Ardala, do you think you can snatch a security card? Enter here.
I will go snatch a fucking card.
How are you going to snatch a security guard? What's the method here? Because they're not going to be just lying around willy-nilly.
No, I figured they'd be on a person.
Yeah. Essentially, we can pickpocket
Good
them
thing
in a while.
Barry isn't with you. He'd just be like, I brought you something.
Bang! Yeah.
I mean, to be honest, at this point, like, I'm really like not. I don't give a shit anymore.
Yeah, I mean,
But,
dude, I was, I was ready to pull out the blicky if it was necessary, but that might have been a little too hot. You know what I'm saying? So,
do I have anything?
but there's a whole
interesting?
masquerade that we have to
Yeah.
observe. So
No, I
That's
know,
fine.
I know.
Yeah.
I am aware.
Yeah, we know that you're just tired of the shit. We understand.
Is it what would I have to roll? Like if I go, I'm obfuscated, right? Like if I go and notice somebody that has like a security card, can I just wait for the right moment and just like snatch it out?
You would have to do a pickpocket type thing, which would also
Yeah.
break obfuscate.
I take the earpiece out of Slip's ear and put it in my own ear.
Do you need my help?
and you'll yes, well,
Should
so
I-
here's the issue. Adala's looking for a security card to slip into this card reader here so we can get into the room with all the cameras in it. However, I don't know how successful she will be.
Can help. A while
Do you
though.
feel well enough? All right.
Slip. I won't be long.
Where are you going?
I'm going to go help your coterie.
How are you going to open doors? No, you're going to obfuscate in, I assume? As you look... okay, and then there are doors inside that are closed, and you will not be able to navigate them. I at least don't look like I just woke up after a year-long nap. Would you like me to go in?
You can come with me if you wish.
So, you do look like someone left a flapjack on too long. You know that, right?
Oh. You can erase all the fucking film. Just get inside, damn it.
I pet his head for a little bit. Cameras don't pick me up, love.
Well, okay, but when you try to open the door, you're definitely just gonna... You're in there. You're suddenly everyone can see you, right?
Automatic door on the front will be fine. That'll open.
Wouldn't they buzz through a door, though? We heard them get buzzed through another door, though.
That was the office door. They knocked.
Come on, knock on that door. All right, well, I'll go with you. In case I'll go with you. Fuck it, I'll go with you. Come on.
It's like a boy.
Should we all go, or,
God help me! If I start screaming over the earpiece, please come in.
Your piece sure.
Yeah.
The way Acheron is stifling laughter right now, because this will be the first time that he's seen Slip have this kind of reaction to things. It's just like taking absolute delight from it.
I worry about my sire, who just got back. And who definitely looks like someone fucking melted a 1980s Rambo action figure with a fucking magnifying glass. Alright, let's go.
Incredibly
It's
insulting.
pretty, okay? My dress is
You-
pretty. It's gonna be fine.
Your dress is pretty, but you're definite. Oh my god. Oh, it's so wet and dry at the same time. What's happening in there?
Got any more than the face mask, Slip?
She's got pointy fucking ears. What do you mean?
You know,
She looks like Gollum's slow cousin. What are we doing here?
I mean, I don't know.
Shiv, am I? I'm not winning, but I am gloating. Can I?
The way you're describing, she sounds precious.
She's absolutely beautiful. I don't
mean-
know what the fuck you're on about.
If nothing else, like, nobody who looks like that's gonna be trying to be sneaky, right? So they'll see her and they'll just be like, okay, yeah, whatever. Hi! You're obviously not doing anything weird back here.
Sure, I will
We're on a
put
fucking
face mask.
timetable with the Nosferatu.
Face mask
who
on
can
me,
fucking get
and then I'll
themselves-
face mask on Violet somehow. Though she looks like a little sidewalk poo. All right,
Yeah,
let's
she's
go.
Whatever.
Let's go. Come on now.
It looks like poo.
Looking like a
Somebody
French
in a
pigeon that someone
fucking
spat
mood.
on, yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, I'll open the door for
Someone
her.
in-
After you.
Someone's in a
Thank
right
you.
fucking mood. Woke up on the wrong side of the motherfucking coffin.
She's old as shit. What do you want me to do? She looks. Come on.
I don't look like poo.
You do. You do.
I'm just like whisper screaming, Adala! Adala! Come back!
All right, we're coming. All right, we're on our way. I'll just. Where do I?
Wait, Ardala has the earpiece, right? I don't have to whisper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't, so
That's all
it's
right.
just whatever fucking Violet tells
Yeah.
you guys and then me.
Just hold your hands and
before
drags you along.
Come on,
Ari,
come on
you don't
then.
have to. You don't have to look anymore. Ardala and Slip are coming in. They're great with tech. Don't worry about it. Come on back.
I don't know why we're sneaking. We should be able to like do it, right? We got the.
I can just lie. I can
I mean-
just lie to them and get them to open the door for us.
They're already on their way. There's no
Yeah, I
point stopping
know.
them.
I was thinking about it, and then they were already coming.
Slip's in a fucking mood. He called his own sire the slow cousin of Gollum. Okay, it's that's what we're dealing with right now. So I think if we all just converge to the same area, it'll make things a
Someone-
lot smoother.
Did someone say they need a door open?
Barry,
Not that
no-
kind of
you
door
know her,
opening,
Barry.
Barry.
I don't think
This
it's
is-
our kind of thing.
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
I'll let you know though.
I
Deck of cards, Barry. We can just hang out until we're needed.
yeah, I imagine Hatfield and Barry are probably chilling out together, either playing dice or cards or something like that.
Oh yeah, Hatfield always has a deck of cards on hand.
Playing cards, you say? Both of you, wits performance.
Amazing.
Okay.
Having a poker match while we're sneaking around the
performance
facility.
is
Amazing.
trash. This
That's
should be
fine. I don't got any either.
It's really gonna be like 3 dice against like 2 dice or something
Great.
like that.
2 messy crits are about to fucking
Yeah.
happen
Called
in
it.
the car.
Called it.
Oh, hey.
Absolutely did. Amazing.
Amazing.
You keep playing a
that's
version
all
of
blood
patience. Unfortunately, there is no firm conclusion as you keep giving each other different... Actually, you play a new card game called One. And unfortunately, when Hatfield is down to their last card, they forgot to shout out 1! So Barry is able to give them 4 cards. When you get to your last card, you realise you can't put that same colour one on that one. And you have to pick up 4 cards.
Amazing.
Oh, they're playing with the boring rules, not the variant rules. I understand.
There's
So,
a
hey, did we get in this fucking
there's a variant
game?
rule here where it's basically, I'm not allowed to win.
Oh, I'm very good at the game, so.
But
Did we get in
eventually,
this room?
inside of the facility, Violet and Slip are able to reunite with the rest of the Coven outside the door that is embedded into the doorway.
Right, I can't see them, so. Whoa, hey, hello.
What have we? Hello.
How about you?
What have we got going on here? Just a
Oh,
card
card
reader,
reader.
or like a.
Yeah,
oh.
nothing too complicated. Just a card
There are
reader.
also cameras, but we can eventually erase that. And
Oh yes, we had best. My God, had we better? All right, I'll take a knee and out of the field kit, I'll put in just whatever device I assume I've got like a card key spoofer or some sort of weird fucking tech where he slides it in and then fucking hits some buttons and it.
Strange magnetic card that's hooked up with a ribbon cable to a portable tablet that's just made for this sort of thing. Intelligence and tech, please. Your
Can I
specialty
assist?
applies. Yes,
Can I
do
assist?
you have a dot? You have a dot in tech, of course you do. So yeah.
Motherfucker!
Wait, no, you can't. He can't.
Because
use-
he can't do because the dominance. So he can't. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Another
So you'll
messy
have
crit.
So you'll have to re-roll that, please, Slip.
are you
Don't
sure you
roll
can't
money
just
at
take
the
off
Lord.
one of the dice?
Trying to be nice.
No, we're not doing this. We're not doing this double fucking.
Because I'm
nonsense.
chaotic, I have to mention this would be the funniest time for somebody to redeem Messy Crit.
No, don't do it.
Do it.
Do it, chat. I dare you. You won't, chat. You're fucking cowards.
They do it, and Violet's gonna end up killing her child. Like we can't
Do
have
it.
that.
No, you're right.
Okay.
Flip. You slide the generic magnetic card into the reader, start going through the code, and eventually you're able to just make it unlock. As you do so, you pick up the card, just turn to Violet and say, "Easy money." Quoting a very popular film, Eliminator 2. Door opens to a vast array of monitors. At the main desk in front of you all is an older man, his legs crossed and held up on the table as his cap is lowered down over his eyes, clearly sleeping. What would you all like to do?
Is he on a rolly chair?
He's on a rolly chair, yeah.
Wonderful. Is there any universe in which we could just slowly shift him over a little bit so he's doesn't
I don't
accidentally
know.
wake up to 2
Let's find
Nosferatu?
out. With Dex.
Fuck.
You said that, and I was like, kill him. That's the answer.
Well, that was my initial thought, but you know.
Or knock him off
I'm
the
already
chair,
at
or move the
humanity.
chair.
Do
Yeah.
Dex and Dex.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna rouse the blood because we're rousing successfully. Wonderful. Dex and Dex, you said, yeah.
Yes, please. You're able
5.
to move the man out of the way. Fortunately, you do wake him in the process. And he looks up, straight at you. I was resting my eyes.
Hey, love. I understand you were resting your eyes. But we've got a bit of business in here we've got to take care
Oh
of.
no,
You
you're
mind?
inspectors. I was resting my eyes to be as sharp as possible. There's a lot of you. Oh god, it's that time of
Yeah,
year, isn't
here.
it?
It is. How about we make a fucking deal, yeah? I won't take a note about it. You go take a 5-minute break. Get yourself a snack. And you come back wide awake. Maybe get yourself a coffee. Yeah, a little secret.
Charisma persuasion. I was tempted to not make you roll because that's actually really clever.
Uh, Can I persuade you to let me do charisma and intimidation? Because I'm in like a position of power. Because he thinks I'm an inspector.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you convinced me for that. Yeah.
Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you so much.
Sticking with it,
Looking
with
at a
like
3.
reroll.
I'll you know what? I'll re-roll the 2 just to ensure.
I'm more interested in this snack. Tell me more, Eris. That's a crit.
We're looking at a total 5. Oh, yes, that's right.
This man just looks at you and he's like, alright, here are the keys. I'll go get a nice warm soup.
Good on you, mate. And take those keys and wait for him to leave. Shut the door. All right, then. Have at it. We've got about 5 minutes.
Yeah, we need to see whatever ambulance, whatever the name is on that.
Yes, we need to see the ambulance that Adam was taken on and also have our presence removed from the cameras.
Mm-hmm.
Pooh will take this one.
You
Yes,
called her
go
poo.
on. Look,
Wow.
she is old and unfed, and she did not plump back up.
Okay, but
Are you saying
I
this
can
in front of
hear
Violet?
you.
Oh, you can? In that case, do a frenzy check for me, please, Violet. Difficulty 3.
Oh my god.
Son of a bitch!
It's like an unfrosted cornflake. What do you want me to say?
Of all the times to have a fucking filter.
Difficulty what? What was that?
3, please.
Oh, good gosh.
Oh, it's
We're
all
gonna
right.
die.
I'm
We're
really
gonna
hungry.
die.
I'm really hungry.
Me and Violet have
Gonna
a
die in
special.
Oh, of course.
Violet have a special
Oh, yeah.
relationship.
Oh.
We talk to each other like this.
Violet.
Will you accept Eris's reroll? That
I would, if you so wish. You don't actually have to roll if you want to just succumb to the frenzy and remain somewhat in control. Or you can try and resist the frenzy entirely with a roll.
I would like to try and resist it. I don't want to hurt
Frenzy,
anyone.
difficulty 3 then, please.
Just me
Thank
and
you
Slip
for the
arguing
roll.
back and forth with each other, where I'm like, of all the times to be a piece of shit.
Hatfield's laughter coming through on the earpiece because I'm actually wearing it for once.
oh, that's fine.
Aren't you glad you did?
She's sensitive. Why would you call her a piece of poo? Makes no sense. You called her the snow cousin of Gollum.
She
Is it bad, guys? Oh, it's so bad. It's
She's
so
walking.
bad.
she is actually a walking fucking masquerade breach.
Fine.
For real.
Well, yeah, but you can go invisible. Your
As
kind can go
these words
invisible. It doesn't
echo
matter.
through you, the beast inside of you is screaming. What has happened to your wayward child in your absence? How dare he speak to you, not just his sire, but an archon of great age and respectability in the tower? You need to make an example. You need to destroy the subject of your ire.
Oh no. Destroy? That's harsh. Oh god.
You are suffering from
Clarify.
fury frenzy. Hmm?
What do I want to destroy? Sorry?
Pardon, sorry?
What do I want to destroy? Sorry, can you clarify that part?
The subject of your ire. You could interpret that in many ways. I would also allow you to rip out his tongue. He would survive.
Cool. That's cool.
While this is happening, can I look at the cameras instead?
Yeah.
The worst time to have a dominant compulsion. The worst
Not
time to
deal with
challenge
that.
authority.
Yeah, this could not be worse, to be honest with you.
Oh, it could. It could. Adala has her clipboard.
Let me have this, okay?
I
Let
am
me just
taking
have
note.
my little fantasy world.
There's
Invisibly
so
taking
many
notes.
There's so many notes.
Something maybe now would be the funniest
No,
time.
since
for
I'm
the, message.
inside this room, there's no cameras inside this room, yeah?
Not inside
Yeah,
this
so I
even,
de-obfuscated and I'm furiously writing down notes of Slip is disrespecting his sire. Noted. And then it's like, okay, let's see what happens. And I'm kind of on the side of the sire. This is absolutely not acceptable.
I think before, like, Violet is, like, in the motion of reacting, Acheron and Slip are in this, like, little mini whisper scream argument, and Acheron is very much like, but she's your fucking sire, you can't talk that way, and blah, blah, and, like, trying to, like, you know, and then what happens, and
She's a desiccated corpse, what do you want me to do? She's a bigger breach than a dude blowing up!
But
Can't
you
help
don't
but
tell
feel
her
like in a
that!
minute it's just going to be this. "Ah!"
Violet is going to reach her hand out and try and grab the bees.
They're inside of me.
What
do you mean?
She knows exactly where those bees are. She's going for the bees.
I'm gonna do what I do.
Roll.
Grapple shot.
Oh god.
Slip,
God.
strength,
Oh
brawl.
god.
This is not going to go well for you, Slip.
Oh god.
No, I know.
God. Oh god.
Hey, the beasts
You
do what the
don't.
beasts do.
Oh god.
Violet's
Oh,
woken up
God.
different.
Help. Help. When I see the arm lunge out,
Slip,
I look to Ardala and there's just help.
It's gonna fucking rouse! He's actually gonna rouse!
I have a compulsion. I've got to fight back. I've got to establish dominance. Remember the last time we had a dominance compulsion? Like, it literally also was me and Violet fist fighting. Also.
Yeah.
God damn
I'm not-
it.
I'm not going to...
Help.
Oh.
What did you get with?
Oh.
Okay.
3 of those? Hold on.
Can't help but feel that Softy is going to turn this into a TikTok at some point.
Someone help him. Someone
Can't
help
feel-
him.
Do you think we should intervene?
I mean, I'm not hearing
Slip.
screaming yet.
Yeah, give it a
That's
minute.
fair. Go fish.
Oh, this is so bad.
Slip.
All of a sudden you guys hear screams.
As Violet lurches towards you, grasping at the many hive holes inside of your chest, the beast screams once more at you. No longer do you need to establish dominance. You perform any action not immediately resulting in someone or something being harmed at a 2 dice penalty to all of your pools.
Yeah.
You are
Alright,
suffering
we're just doing this.
from the harm compulsion.
Yeah.
Amazing.
How much damage do I take from the
Amazing.
bees?
This
No
can
damage, that
only
is a
go
brawl.
well.
You are grappled.
Oh,
She is
okay.
just-
I only went for the bees. I did not go for you. I know that they're
You are
in
currently
you. I'm going for that bee.
an undead bowling ball.
Perfect.
Unlimited power!
Alright.
that again.
I am saying that you being in this building is a breach of the Masquerade. Objectively factual.
Disrespectful.
Which one's
Regardless.
the worst transgression? The Masquerade being breached, or me stepping on your toes?
You disrespect in front of your coterie to your sire.
Masquerade!
Y'all know the meme of Ben Affleck looking stressed out, smoking a cigarette outside of a building? That's Acheron right now.
Well, I'll tell you what, while they're thinking about what the fuck they're gonna do to fuck each other up, but not fuck each other up, Rami!
Yeah.
Intelligence and tech, please.
Yeah, I'm gonna rush for this. Oh, yay.
I like the thought that while this is going on, it's just like, I will rip your fucking ribcage
Furious
fucking
typing.
open. I will fucking kill you if you fucking do it.
I'm so
And Rami's just
sorry.
there. Oh,
Rami, if you... Ooh.
Meanwhile, me and Barry, chill time, playing cards.
well, we'll get to that in a fucking minute.
Yeah, we don't have it.
Oh, please.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I'm gonna vomit is actually what's gonna happen.
Rami,
Okay.
you searched through the computer, and you're easily able to find the security footage, bringing it up, and you see, over the reception area, a man, presumably, this is Adam Finchley, being escorted by a paramedic into an awaiting small white vehicle outside. Paramedic clothing doesn't actually contain any legit symbols on it. A St. Christopher patch has been sewn on. This is clearly not a real paramedic's uniform.
Yeah.
The ambulance is for a St. Robin's community hospital. There is no St. Robin, and a private hospital would not be called a community hospital. And as you are easily able to extract this information, the beast inside of you screams up. Blood urges its hosts to come out on top, to own and to establish dominance. This compulsion drives a vampire not only to excel, but to revel in it, taunting the weak and challenging the strong. Vampire makes their next interaction into a competition, using all means at your disposal to end up victorious and to rub the nose of the loser in defeat. You cannot use teamwork and perform any action that avoids establishing dominance at a 2 dice penalty. You are now suffering from the Dommy-Mommy compulsion.
Alright. Would I have been able to, with that roll, though it's a messy crit, erase the footage? Surveillance footage here.
That's a crit, you fucking yes. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Because you're just that good at doing this. You're tech guy, apparently. Better bowling
Yeah.
ball than anything at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
All I am saying are things you have said to me in the past. You taught me this. I know it's been a while, but you shouldn't have come in here.
I said, cameras don't pick me up.
And the moment you try to fiddle them with your little wiggly nos fingers, that would have made you show up, wouldn't it?
I'm
Any-
smart enough to wipe it all after.
What if that idiot or some other guy comes out of the bathroom?
And I'll eat him.
Slip's pupils are dilated. Like, if this isn't, like, very obviously the beast is in control, like, the fangs are starting to extend, he's starting to look more gaunt, the bees are audible inside of him, like, Slip's gone right now. And I'm going to use my size and the grapple on, I'm just gonna pick her up and then put her down a lot harder. I'm attacking her.
Oh,
Well,
Yes.
I would like to intervene at this
Well,
point.
he can't actually attack her because he is grappled.
Well, then I'll
The only
try
thing
to
you can do is try to break.
reverse the grapple. Yeah, I'll try that.
Well, let's do that first because that's going to
Yes,
get
yes.
really complicated. Do strength brawl, the both of you. He's not going to get out of this. Don't worry, Ardala.
I've seen 14 dice roll to 0 successes. That was me one time. Don't worry, it can happen.
Oh, yeah, I've done it.
I've seen it.
Help.
Oh
Oh my god!
I am going to 100% intervene. Bullshit.
Wow.
Shiver Bathory.
What
Don't
is
look
this
at me.
awful?
Don't look at
This
me.
is awful. I hate it here.
Happening here?
Don't look at me.
Actually, I can outroll that.
I'd rather be
That's
chatting with Eris right now. She's got my attention. But why you do this to me? Okay. Slip. Oh god.
These are carefully curated compulsions, Shiv. You did this to you.
You guys missed me.
I missed you. Okay. I don't know about them. I missed you. Okay. Just me
I got it.
and Ardala
Right.
trying to hold
Slip.
Slip back. Oh god.
You are finally able to break Violet's grasp away from you. Unfortunately, her grip has vastly improved. You have to use all of your strength throwing her off you. In the process, however, you break off a good chunk of your own rib cage. Her grip was just that strong. You will take 3, let's call it 1, aggravated damage. But you are no longer grappled. Ardala, please save this.
Yep, I would like to get in between both of them, take out my special blade inside of my cane, and like bring it over to his throat from behind. If that is possible, thank you.
Slip!
Hey,
Wits awareness. Ardala,
Oh, gosh.
dex stealth.
Bro, this man's gonna come back from his break
Can
and
I
be like,
do melee?
No, because this isn't that bit yet.
Oh, okay. Oh wow, I
You're
don't
gonna
have
like
any
this.
stealth.
You're gonna like this.
The two in the car are not ignorant to what's happening here. Like, they can hear it over the intercoms. You probably would have heard the bone crack from when it ripped from his body. It's
Yeah, just So how things going in there, huh?
yeah, I had a feeling that sounded like screams to you.
Could I
so not
use
just
my
crunches?
athletic prowess to do that?
This is a very specific role.
I don't have any stealth.
You can, don't forget, you can blood search for this.
I have 3 hunger right now.
That's better than what most of them are at.
Barry will be making his way into the coterie. With the rest of them.
Why are you coming?
Oh, we're making things worse. Okay.
He heard
Fine,
screams.
heroes.
So what's he gonna do? He's gonna do what he was
I'm at
told.
hunger 4 right
Can
now.
I leave? Can I leave
Oh
this
my-
room?
It's okay. Hunger 4's okay.
Is it?
Until you see blood,
Aye.
and then it's only a little bit of a problem.
Oh god. Chat.
What the fuck? Chat,
Alright.
chat, look at me. Chat, look at me. What the fuck? You know?
I had 2 successes. You roused for this? Oh
Yeah,
no! I'm dead.
I had only 4. I had only 4.
Oh, that makes.
Why did it
Ardala.
give so much?
Wait, you had 4. That added 7 dice.
I know. Why? I don't understand.
Your
I only
second
put-
generation?
No.
Oh my god! You're so strong.
I've never heard you sound so scared and so horny at the same time.
It's a race to see which one steps on me more, Shiv. I've never felt more wanted than this.
Did you roll just Dex and Dex without Dex and cells? Because if you rolled Dex twice, it would have added your Dex.
No, I only did Dex. I don't know, maybe? Did I
If you
do
just
Dex?
roll straight Dex, it'll roll Dex twice. It'll roll like 2 dice pulls of Dex together.
That could be it.
So if you have to roll Dex and Stealth, even if it's just 0.
I believe that now is also a good time
Either
to say that
way-
Eris did give a reroll. I didn't want to say it earlier, but now I kind of feel this is getting a bit.
Either way,
So
the
it's-
chat has
Deceptive.
already been like
Second
messy.
chat-
shit.
Chad already redeemed it
No?
to be messy crit, so it doesn't
Oh,
matter.
that's true. That's
Yeah,
true.
it doesn't matter.
You know what makes this even worse? Earlier in the night, Slip was like, I'm hallucinating bad, and now this is happening.
Don't worry, Barry's on his way in to break things up.
Oh, I'm
Hatfield's coming
absolutely
too.
leaving. No, I'm leaving. I'm not being in this room.
Okay, Ardala. You are easily able, first of all, to sneak up on Slip without detection. You want to do that. Strength. I'm gonna make this a strength melee first of all. And Slip does not get a saving throw. Instead, this is difficulty 1 because your stealth roll was successful. However, please roll first. Rami knows what's
And
coming.
here I was thinking Slip was gonna die
I
from
sure
the
do.
plague. I thought he was gonna die from the plague, y'all. I really did. I was like, that's how this will end with him. getting the
I
plague.
don't.
This is
I
most
didn't-
definitely happening.
Uh-huh.
You slide the blade directly underneath Slip's throat. He feels your very, very strong grasp on his shoulder, and he is frozen in spot. Your beast awakens. You are compelled to punish anyone seen to transgress against your personal creed, taking their blood as just vengeance for the crime. For the remainder of the scene, you must slake at least one hunger from anyone, friend or foe, that acts against a conviction of yours. Failing to do so results in a 3 dice penalty to all of your rolls until the compulsion is satisfied or the scene ends. If you feed from a vampire, your bane will kick in. You sent the only kind in the room away.
That guy didn't do nothing wrong.
I mean, technically, he was sleeping on the job, so he did something very wrong already.
To make matters worse, here's what I'm going to do. Right, real quick, just to make matters worse, while I'm froze with the blade to my neck, while I'm full 3 different compulsions at once, Slip at his most bestial and petty is just gonna no balls.
It's
If
you know, I what are you gonna do?
I
if,
love how you're all like, what the fuck are we gonna do?
if
Hatfield
If
and Barry
Barry-
rolling up 15 minutes late with the iced coffee.
yeah, if Barry can arrive, he'd probably see which 2 of his friends are engaged in the most hairy situation, and then he would want to go up and then just grab them both by the backs of their necks and like pull them apart.
Oh god. Okay.
There's a
Who's
sword
gonna
my
be
neck.
slipping
Don't
our
go
dollar?
hard. Yeah,
Oh,
also that.
I
So-
will
Christ. How
I will surge and I'll use potence.
Okay, quick rundown, just before we finalize on that decision. What you've got here is Violet sitting in a chair holding ribs. You've got just a foot away from her, Ardala with knife to Slip's throat, and Slip being like, "No balls, bitch," and Akron being like, and then Rami being like, arms crossed, tapping her foot.
I'm wanting
And
to
the
leave.
sadist is just sat there going, "It's normal Friday night."
Which is me, but also stressed because
And the Chaos Goblin,
this situation.
the actual suffer puppet, is just like, "I was enjoying that game of one."
Yeah.
Day
Yeah,
in real
just sort
life
of-
is sat there going, "I wish it was me! I wish it was me! I wish it was me!"
Oh yeah, I've gotten off so easy. I've been coasting at a nice 4 hunger for weeks now.
I hate
So,
this.
Okay, so
It's
is
fun.
this what you want to do? You want to try and pick up the both of them at the same
Yeah.
time? Are you sure?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right, I want you to do strength and brawl twice, but I want you to half your pool. Ardala,
Okay.
Slip, strength brawl. You do not halve your pools.
Okay, let's see. Let me add these up first before I have to, because I'm also adding my potence and my blood surge to it. So give me just a moment.
You don't add your
Would this count
potence.
as a
'Cause this is a
grapple?
feat of
Strength-
strength.
this
No, he
this is a
acted.
feat of
No.
strength,
He
isn't it?
activated his
This is
phone.
a feat of strength, so it just
Oh.
adds to successes.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
So I'll just add my blood surge to it, which is 2, so I can just give them each 1. Okay.
Fucking hell!
Is this a grapple? Does this count
Okay.
for my specialization? Because he's not trying to hurt us;
Yeah.
he's trying to pull us apart.
Ardala.
Yeah, yeah.
Ardala.
Okay.
Ardala. I just want to know what is happening. You know what I mean?
Tommy's just
what-
sat there as well. She's having her own issues, and she's like, I've got the answers, everyone.
I'll say at this point,
What are y'all on tonight?
sauntered in, I'm leaning in the door, nobody else is coming into this fiasco at least. We're not having mortal guy Jim being like, excuse me.
Yet.
Not yet, but I'm in the doorway.
Although,
Don't. Don't. Please don't.
what's your
Please.
prowess rating, Barry?
2.
That's a 3, a 5. Okay, you're easily oh god.
You caught up, huh? You thought I must be critical, huh?
Oh, I saw that, but okay.
So I guess for the one, so what for the one I've got? Oh, I guess I don't. I only had half my potence rating to each one.
Yeah, you've got one for each, so you got a 3 and a 5. You're easily able to pick up Slip, sliding him somehow along the blade without cutting into his flesh. Ardala, however, is steadfast and remains as stern as a rock as she turns her head to you, blade still raised. Just as
Bangs
Hatfield
out.
bangs out. Just as I heard the name Jim walks into the office just before Hatfield is able to reach them and stop them.
Son of a bitch. Hatfield, shut the door.
Ardala, you lurch
Hatfield,
forward,
Shut the door.
your sword raised, and you pounce. Barry, completely oblivious, of course, looking at Slip as if he was just some sort of ragdoll, sidesteps out of the way to have a stern word with him. And you dive upon Jim. You don't even care. Your fangs sink straight into his flesh, and you drain every drop of vitae in his body. You may slake 5 hunger, but you will take 3 humanity stains. And as you look upon
Say
his
lovely.
badge, you see he was but 2 days away from retirement.
You know, y'all called me the maniac, and I turned my back for 5 minutes. What happened in here?
Wasn't my
This
fault.
will also satisfy your compulsion for killing someone who has transgressed your personal creed.
Punishing. Mm-hmm.
I think Slip started all of this. Is that what happened? I don't know. Can we go?
Yes. Slip calls his sire stuff he shouldn't have said, and then everybody got a little fucking tense. Now we've got
Talking
a dead
of
fucking
which,
body.
What is
Shit.
your sire doing? Sat there with a couple of spare ribs that weren't actually spare.
I've actually hurt the one that annoyed me as well, so I should be fine too now, right?
You did what? What? In the who?
I hurt who put me down. That was
I
my
am
compulsion,
barely
right?
destroyed at all.
Yeah, you
I
hurt him.
grabbed
You've got
your
to
body bit.
destroy.
I'm basically unharmed.
I would compromise and say you can rip out his tongue, so he can't.
Why do you want to
be
die?
venomous.
Slip?
Ribs? Can I crush the ribs?
I'll let you do that for free. Yeah, you are more than strong
Can
enough
that
to
be
crush
it?
human
I've
bone.
destroyed something of him.
What have those ribs got to do with me?
Why are you like this? Why are you?
Shiv said what he said. Let's hold him to it. Come get me! I'll take you guys on by the dozen.
I would in
I'm
this case
dominant
normally
in-
say, you know what, Scarlet, I'll let you do that. But I think it was Bolide
Mm-hmm.
that redeemed a messy
Yep.
crit.
Yep, it was.
So no, not this time.
Okay.
For Bolide.
Okay.
I am dominance compulsion into harm compulsion. My brain's fully turned off.
Rami is dominant.
Okay.
Or in the dominant compulsion. I don't know. And you're suffering from the harm compulsion. Violet.
Amazing. I'm going to.
And Barry's just
fuck,
there
I can't do
holding
shit.
Slip, like, you know.
Yeah.
Bro.
I can't do shit about Violet, but okay. This is so fucking stupid. I'm going to shove my fist into Slip's mouth.
What?
He's grappled, I'll let you do that.
What?
I'll just let you do that.
And if he bites down, he has caused harm. Okay, we just full shove the fist in his mouth. Okay,
But that's not
That's what we're
what the
doing.
harm compulsion's about.
but he harmed me. But
I have to destroy Violet.
He has to destroy the subject of his ire.
I'll take the blood though.
You son of a bitch. Okay. Since it's not going to do anything, then it would be silly to do that because that doesn't make sense.
Of course, Eris is
I'm
back
just-
for the fisting.
Yikes! All right.
I could take him out of the room. I'm sure there's
Okay,
a
I'm
janitor's
going-
closet somewhere.
I'm gonna take my tie off and I'm gonna wrap it around his eyes. That's what I'm gonna do. And wrap it around his eyes. He can't see who he wants to harm. Wrap it around his eyes and I'm saying, Barry, take him the fuck out of here.
I'm doing this.
And
I want the same, don't I, though? I want to punish.
Can I attempt to
I'm
break out of the
thinking too.
grapple once real good since I haven't been doing much?
Strength Brawl versus
This
Noscavian
is-
Strength Brawl.
this is a mess. I don't.
And,
how did we get here? did we
Potence
get
does
here?
last for the scene, so that is nice.
He can't see. I've wrapped my tie around his eyeballs. Okay, Slip can't see right now.
I'm not a horse. Put a blinder on me now I forget you're there.
Hey, listen,
Oh.
I'm doing what I'm doing.
I forgot my specialty
count
for
that?
brawl. That would have been nice.
Can we?
Hell yeah.
Can we add a +1? I
Get a plus
blinded
2.
Slip.
So I think you get the bonus if you succeed.
Yes.
Another messy critical.
is that how that works?
Fuck,
Okay,
Slip,
hold on.
Why?
Hold on, I can re-roll some of these.
There
You
is.
can.
Eris has given out a reroll that no one's used. I'm so
that's
sorry,
when you
Ardal.
used it
You're just sat
earlier.
there going, who the fuck is going to fucking live? Do I want to live? Why am I in charge of this turd farm?
I guess I could use the re-roll unless someone else wants it.
Oh, take the.
I mean, in
I'm thinking
fairness,
a real
you are
pretty-
going
I'm
against a
thinking
crit
a-
and a bestial failure. No matter what's going to happen
It's a
here,
messy-
Slip's fucked again.
It's messy. Why is this happening?
It's been a while since Slip had his
going on?
meds. He told y'all he was hallucinating.
I
Then-
won't use the reroll. I'll just do a willpower.
I cannot believe.
You're gonna have to
cannot.
lock me in my own cells. That's crazy.
Just watching
This
all this,
shit
like, I could
is-
just leave. I could just leave.
Oh no, quit! Oh,
And go where? You have Mithras inside of you. You can't go
That-
nowhere.
Wait it out, like. Leave y'all to clean up this mess. This ain't my problem.
Looking at this dead body, and I'm like, son of a bitch.
That field is about to inherit a pretty sweet Super Nintendo.
I was one
Oh.
dice short.
Can I destroy the body, by the way? With ashes to ashes. It's just a roll for it.
Rami over here being the most responsible while we ruin this doctor's office or wherever the fuck we're at.
You're gonna
I don't
have
know
to
if it's
roll
gonna-
those simply because of
Yeah.
the compulsion. don't
Yeah, I
like
know. I was
making
gonna
you roll
ask
for
what
it, but yeah.
I was gonna ask because would it interfere with compulsion?
I
Or is it more for doing it for myself because it's still a masquerade violation?
I'm going to allow that as helping with the
Okay.
compulsion.
So do you want me to roll for it?
Yes, please.
Okay, I gotta rouse for it too. Cool. What the fuck is it?
You can't reason somebody out of a compulsion, right?
Nope.
Fuck.
Alright, I need to
This is
check.
too much.
Roll.
Slip's going through it tonight.
Fuck. Fuck. What's
so-
happening?
Success at
What
cost.
did y'all do?
I was gonna willpower it.
How
Yeah, that's
when did y'all spend time insulting your dice?
There you go.
Is what I
You're
want to
welcome.
know.
brilliant. Fucking brilliant. Okay. Rami, you're
Fixed
able
it.
to easily
Yeah.
place your hand upon this body that just starts to dissolve and melt away cleanly. Of course, you still have to deal with the clothes that the man was wearing.
Yeah, I'll pick him up.
But you also feel the beast satisfied and at ease. I'm going to assume that you say a one-liner because otherwise it's going to get like hell. And as hilarious as it is watching Akron just lose it, there's a limit, man. There's a limit.
Well, we'll say that I
Meanwhile,
do, but my brain
Slip-
can't think of it.
Hunter and hunted. A vampire always needs to keep their eyes and ears peeled for. With this compulsion, that'd need flares into full-blown paranoia. You try to disengage from any perceived threats, suspecting anyone and anything. Any action not taken toward that end incurs a 2-dice penalty. This compulsion ends when you have spent roughly an hour in a safe spot. You are suffering from the paranoia compulsion.
Is that the messy result?
That is the messy result.
Alright.
Was it the messy, or was it the bestial? Because
Yeah,
Barry out. No,
won.
that's the messy. Yeah, because
Okay.
he lost by 1. Hatfield as well, by the way. What are you up to?
Well, I'm free,
Watching
right?
this mess.
Did I just break free?
You should have. You won.
Yes. Like
Okay.
Freddie Mercury. You want to break free.
Remember when you told me the
Okay.
cars were the problems? Now I'm learning it's any space is the problem.
Yeah, Hatfield just watching this fiasco like... Okay. This is
By the
happening.
way, Father, you can catch Fenice lacking if you so wish right now.
Oh, I got it.
I'm gonna go stand near
I
Hatfield so
fucking
I'm not
got
in the chaos of this.
Yeah, just currently Hatfield standing by the door. There's no apparent way to intervene that would not make the situation so much worse.
And I think Pixie's
I'm gonna
got
bolt for the
point there.
door.
Say again?
Pixie's got the point there by saying, Slip taunted chat about Messies in the universe answered.
Pretty much.
I have received exactly what I wanted this evening. And I'm gonna
You're
bolt
bolting
for
for
the
the
door like a wounded Sasquatch. I'm grainy,
Oh, hey.
I'm lanky, and I'm out of here.
I'm standing right in front of that.
Hatfield is right in front of the door.
Oh, I would like to goblin scuttle between their legs and keep going. Think fast.
Picture you just. Cause I was picturing like leaning against the door so that if anybody else tried to come in, there would be a me in the way, and I'm just picturing you trying to scuttle and then just bonk against the wood.
I mean, I'm Nosferatu. I have potence. I'll go through your legs. That's fine. I'm out of here, boy. I'm out of here.
You want to brute force your way through? Strength. Hatfield, I want you to do strength as well.
Can I help Hatfield since I went over to them? Or no? It's fine if I can't.
Yeah. With a +1.
Okay.
Oh my fucking god! What the shit?
It's what you've always wanted, isn't it?
This isn't real. I refuse to believe this is real. This isn't real.
Everything's fine.
It's not real.
Everything's fine.
It's not real. It's not real. If I don't open my eyes, it did not happen. It's not real.
I just want to escape and be free.
Just standing here, bro.
Get out of my way.
It's not real. This is not real life. This is not real. Not real. This did not happen. In fact, we're all still sitting in the fucking car. That is.
Oh yeah, this is just another premonition. That's what this is.
This is happening.
Yes,
You might as
exactly.
well revel in it.
I'm so upset right now.
Sorry, that's my evil giggle.
I have a question.
Yes.
I lost track about how Violet is feeling right now.
Calm compulsion. No, we did.
Calm.
Yeah, because Bolide specifically redeemed is the word I'm looking for. So you're still under harm compulsion.
Okay. But I don't want to interrupt anyone else's turn, but if I can intervene. What I'd like to do is use my speed to grab Slip and run.
Now.
Yes, I'll just let you do that.
Mhm.
I'm currently taking notes of who's suffering from what. Rami, you got through yours.
Yeah.
Dali, you got through yours. Slip is going through his.
I'm sweating.
You're the
Oh
only
my
one
God.
free from this.
For
Team
now.
Barry.
There's still time.
No.
Don't put that on me. Don't put that
Hatfield.
energy on me.
You watch the blur that is Violet and Slip fly past you. The beast inside of you screams at this as you watch them disappear into the night. Take a stand against whatever or whomever you see as the status quo in the situation. Whether that's the leader, a viewpoint expressed by a potential vessel, or just the task you were supposed to do at that moment. Until you've gone against their orders or expectations, perceived or real, you receive a 2-dice penalty to all rolls. This compulsion ends once you have managed to either make someone change their minds, by force if necessary, or done the opposite of what was expected of you. You are suffering from the Brujar compulsion, rebellion, and I'm going to give you a week to think about how you're going to handle that, because that's where we're going to bring an end to this week's Oxford Ashes.
Yay! I have been waiting for this.
Thank you
No.
all for coming and listening. Thank you all for coming and playing. That's going to be the best way to do it, I believe. So this week we will go in order of most likely to either consume or be consumed by another kindred, starting with Slip. Who are you? What do you do? Do you do things? Let's find out.
Yes, my name is Slip, and I'm far too busy being delicious to follow the plot. I stream the middle of the week on my own channel. Variety typically. I'm here Mondays as T103, and I'm here Fridays as typically much more reasonable Slip, but tonight was a doom spiral. And I don't get a lot of doom spirals. I had to lead into it. Sorry guys, I had a compulsion.
Apologize for nothing. Revel in it.
Most compulsions
That's
in
me.
one session.
That's me. I'm the guy that ruins Shiv's game here. You're welcome.
Violet, who are you? What do you do? Do you do things? Let's find out.
I'm Lady.Scarlet. You can find me on Twitter and TikTok and Instagram and stuff like that. And here, once in a blue moon. This is what happens when I come back. The world explodes. You're welcome.
It's because you made us wait so fucking long. I got really backed up, you know?
Yeah. Happens. Yeah, souls.
Acheron, who are you? What do you do? Do you do things? Let's find out.
know when you make a character and you're like, oh, I'm probably gonna be the problem child, and then it turns out you're not the problem child, that it is in fact everybody else. Hey, you can find me all over the internet as the Risa Rave. I am obviously here on Fridays as Acheron, but I'm also here on Mondays as Morningstar in our Shadowrun game. Check that out when it's airing. I'm also at Lanyap Gaming. You can find our stuff on YouTube. We are having a little bit of a delay, so you actually won't see our stuff come out till a wee bit later. I'll keep you guys posted as to when we start posting things again. But do look forward to that. We have all of our VODs on YouTube. Check it out. I also do spicy stuff if you are interested in that and want to take a look-see. It's all up in my links. And hey, guys, next time that one of the players are like, hey, you won't do it, chat, don't fucking do it, okay? Thanks so much.
I'd also like to add in, be respectful.
Yes, always be respectful no matter what. Very, 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 very quick shout out. So tomorrow, my husband at Crispy Kills will be doing a Dead by Daylight competition, and it'd be super cool if you guys swung by and you know, just shared some love, and that's it.
Ardala, who are you?
That
What
was
do
like
you do? Do you do things? Let's find out.
Well, when I'm not punishing people, I stream on my channel.
Right.
I do a lot of this type of content. Tabletop RPGs, my shit. RP Hole forever.
Punish people.
Also punish people, yeah, of course. I usually am very nice. I don't like to be super punishing because then Fenicia feels bad. So like this is kind of like it. I was so stressed out the last 2 hours. Come on, like muted and like breathing and sweating, and I'm like, okay. But otherwise, yeah, I do some variety shit. Right now, I'm playing a bunch of different games. I started Baldur's Gate 1. And I'm doing some Diablo 4. And yeah, random shit because ADHD, you know? Neurodivergency. Fun stuff. So yeah, chaos! Come through and follow my chaos. Yes.
I am reminded suddenly
Holy shit.
that one of the nicest things that anyone ever said to me from someone who runs a lot of V20 games, after watching, I think it was like the first half an hour of a game, they PM'd me on Discord and said, you run your Camarilla games like I run my Sabat games. I'm like, oh, thanks. Oh, thanks.
Nice.
Barry, who are you? What do you do? Do you do things? Let's find out.
I am Nascavian. Every Friday on Table of Horrors, I play as Barry. Every Monday on Table of Horrors, I play as Jason. I have some friends that have written books. Our very own Daybreakathon has written Word Breaker and Wind Swept. You should check them out. I have another friend who has written his first novel. It is called Obelisk: The Long Dream, and there's a QR code if you guys want to check it out.
Wait, leave it there. Leave it there. Oh, it's not fucking working. Bollocks.
It's not working? Oh, I'll send you a link, Chef.
Not that interested. No, please do. Hatfield, who are you? What do you do? Do you do things? Let's find out.
Hi, I'm Dave Breakathon. I cause problems on purpose. You can find me here and now, keeping myself at a nice and spicy 4 hunger on the regular. When I am not causing problems as a vampire, I'm causing problems as a disaster doctor over in Shadowrun as Mojave on Mondays. Very good time. When I'm not here on Table of Horrors, you can find me over on my own channel. Lately, I've been playing Chicken with Leviathans and Subnautica. Very fun stuff. Great times. I stream every weekday that is not Wednesday. And, I stream whatever I want, whenever I can. Aside from that, as our dear Noskavian has mentioned, I've written a couple of fantasy novels. You should definitely check those out. And I did the character art for the characters who have art. And my commissions are open if you'd like me to do some art for you as well. I think that's everything, except, as always, my dog says hello.
Hi, puppers!
Oh,
Rami, who are you? What do you do? Do you do things? Let's find out.
I don't want to do anything. I'm so tired.
Smooth.
I'm Space. I got 4 hours of sleep last night. It's great. I'm on Twitch at Spaces Rain. I'm a variety streamer / frog VTuber. I really like frogs. I think I'm playing Paradise Killer this week, which is a weird open world murder mystery game. I think that's I don't have plans this week. I stream Sunday to Thursday between like 12 and 2 p.m. EST. And then I'm also here Fridays as Rami. I don't know what's going on right now in this game. And then on the 31st of July, which is a Monday, I'm doing my birthday / Twitch anniversary stream. If you want to come by and hang out before or after you watch Shadowrun.
Hey!
I think that's everyone.
Shout out shout out real quick to the hedgehog husband and second in command, Softonomicon, the Eldritch Allfather. You can find him all over the internet as Softonomicon. Does variety streaming, does art. Their commissions is open.
Periodic table of elements
Dave
available on
Shiv.
Patreon.
Patreon. Yeah,
It's great.
It's
seen
the periodic
pictures of it. It's
table
really
of
fun.
monsters. It's beautiful. It's wonderful. Go get
It
them.
is really good.
They love
It's really-
Shiver.
I love the concept that he's
Yes.
done with that, of making... He just draws the outlines of these really good monsters tied with an element, and you colour it in yourself. That's really cool. That's a really cool idea.
Beautiful. It is. It's wonderful. You guys really should check it out. And that, I think, is all of their stuff, yeah?
Yeah.
All right, there you go.
Check out links down below for links to audio-only versions, video archive, Twitter, Discord. Join us on whatever you'd like to. We'd love to see more of you. If you enjoyed today's game, tell a friend. If you hated it, tell someone you don't like. I was ill-prepared for the raid. I already chose who we're going to raid, and I forgot to go to the screen that's going to raid because I'm professional. We will go a raiding over on... Oh shit, no, surely they're not. I thought they were... What? Oh no, they are. That's cool. We will go raiding, hopefully, on Lost Tribes Gaming, who are playing Vampire the Masquerade. They are a wonderful group of people. In addition to Vampire the Masquerade, they have also recently started doing a Street Fighter game. The reason I'm telling you about this is because it was made by fucking White Wolf.
Alright.
And it's actually really good.
Isn't it? I'm about to say, I don't know if I accept that, but if it's good.
It's very highly regarded. It is. Apparently, they did a really good job. And how would you think that when combating, like, every White Wolf game is a great big pile of shit? But Street Fighter, apparently, they did really well with it. But legally,
Hey.
morally, objectively, we can't go until it's gotta be Scarlet, says the line.
Hmm.
Go home.